Are we live? Why is chat not showing up? Yeah, we're live. What up, Avocado? Hello, Karam DRWS. What up, Doom Slime? Hello, FaZe. Play Zabasi. No, not yet, not yet. What up, Creeper MC46? How are you? Things are not working, it seems, but it shouldn't be a surprise at this point, I guess. Let's check the chat box here. Sometimes this thing just fixes itself. But, okay, now... okay. It seems to be working. What up, Inno Funny? How are you? Do you open duels against viewer? Not yet. We're gonna review this Poly Champions 2v2, and then we'll get into the viewer games. Is this a match you played? Yes, it is. I'm gonna give it just a minute here to let people trickle in a little bit, and then we will go ahead and get started. Let me crack open my V8 here. I assume you guys can hear me okay? Let me, can you guys hear Zabasi's music as well? Loud and clear. Is it too loud, or is it, like, in a good spot? What up, Darthan? How are you? Alright. Seems like it's okay. The reason I keep asking about all the audio stuff, well, this time specifically, is because I installed a new SSD in my computer, and I basically just did a clean install of Windows, deleted all my files, so I had to, like, reset up all the stream stuff, and, yeah, I had to redo all the audio and whatnot. So just making sure everything's still working. Like I said, I test it before I stream every time, but sometimes that's not always enough. You know what I mean? Anywho, we can go ahead and get started here. So this was a 2v2 game played on Poly Champions. First, I just want to get a general read of chat here. Do you guys know what Poly Champions is? Or is that like a foreign concept to you? Because, you know, I want to provide background info if I need to. Basically, all you need to know is that Poly Champions is a competitive Discord server for Polytopia, but it's team-based. It's not like 1v1s, it's 2v2s or 3v3s. And so this is a game, it's Team Axolotls versus Team Valkyries. And it's me over here, I'm playing as Illyrion. And my friend New Snail over here is playing as Chin-Chi. Ramblings of a weird 13-year-old. Your name is too long for my chat box to handle. It's completely broken it. That's crazy. I'll have to look into that off stream, I guess. But yeah, Illyrion and Chin-Chi versus, this is the opponent Chin-Chi, played by Maya Panthera, I think. And then enemy Zabasi here, who's played by Jerahas. So the way these 2v2s work for Polychamps is that obviously it's, you know, two teams against each other. Their side picks the map type, and they chose to play as lake on lakes. And then our side gets to pick the number of points that we want to use for tribes. And I actually prepared a little picture here ahead of time. I know it's a little blurry, but these are point values for each tribe. You can see that 4 points is Kiku, Imperius, Symanti, 3 points, Sabasi, Barters, Illyrion, Polaris, yada, yada, yada. And so I had the idea going into this. I was like, hey, let's pick low points. We can throw 4 points at them, and we can play as Illyrion and Chin-Chi. And I want to use this stream as kind of a, I guess, a chance to talk about Illyrion, because I think a lot of people sleep on Illyrion. You know, Cymanti is like, when you think stupid overpowered tribes, I think a lot of people always think of Cymanti, and not enough people really think of Illyrion. Illyrion is super good. I can't believe, honestly, they're 3 points in lakes for 2v2s on Polychamps, but that's just the way it is. So, we throw 4 points at them and we pick Illyrion and Chinchi. I can hide the points thing now. The opponents pick Zabasi and Chinchi, which, as I just showed, Zabasi is also a 3-point tribe, much like Illyrion. So, yeah, we are Illyrion and Chinchi. They are Zabasi and Chinchi. Like I said, we're gonna review this game. I'm gonna take some time to basically point out some of the cool things that happened throughout the game, and also talk about Illyrion a little bit. And yeah, after that, we will do games against viewers. So let's get started with the replay. So turn order. There's Zabasi, then me, then our Chinchi, and then the enemy Chinchi. So we're just doing some standard stuff here. We're exploring, trying to get our villages, and you know, get a couple eco techs. We pick up forestry and then capture this village. Yeah, I know, funny, I ate all the resources. Okay, so really quick thing I want to point out right off the get-go here, once it is my turn again. All right. So, right off the bat, one of the big advantages of Illyrion is that if we go down here... Oh, hey, I wanted to ask you guys this. Why is my UI, like, on the right side of the screen during replays? Is that just, like, a new thing they did, or is my game just broken? Because I got into the replay and I saw this, and I was like, what is happening? You know what I mean? Let's turn replay fog... or shared fog off. InnoFunny has no clue. Okay, interesting. So, right away, one of the big advantages you have with Illyrion, even on turn 0, is that you can see the location of ruins through fog. And if you know a thing or two about ruins, you know that you can gain a lot of information based on the placement of the ruins relative to where your opponent spawned. So if you didn't know, at least the game used to be like this. I don't know if it still is. But each tribe spawns in quadrants, basically. I'll turn the fog back on for a second. You can see, like, we're in the west corner, our allies in the south corner, enemy Zabasi's in the east, and enemy Chin is in the north. And so thanks to ruins, you can't have a village spawn next to a ruin, and you also can't have a ruin generate within your starting, like, 2-tile radius of your capital. So we can use the location of these ruins and determine that our opponents spawned relatively far away from their corner. So, like, in this region here, in this region around here. So, yeah, and that... once you get that knowledge and a little bit of vision, you can also start painting a picture of what the map kind of looks like. And as we're going to see later in this game, village gen ends up being pretty lopsided for our opponent, but we'll talk more about that later. Other thing I want to talk about. I've been telling you guys that Illyrion's really strong. I want to ask you guys, why do you guys think Illyrion is so strong? Little I don't know, quiz question for you guys. I knew that because I watched a 2 to 4 year old vid by you. Sanctuaries, yes. Sanctuaries are why Illyrion is so strong. In fact, Yumi just answered my follow-up question. I was going to ask, why are sanctuaries so strong? One, the big thing is that, obviously, it's a very strong early game economy. Am I dropping frames? OBS says I'm dropping frames due to network. I can turn down my bitrate a little bit and see if that helps. It looks stable. I'll let it sit for now. Anyway, yeah. So obviously, economy is the big thing. Stars per turn. Put down a sanctuary, you get 1 star per turn for each nearby animal. The other thing is that it is infinite units on paper anyways. So you can put a sanctuary down, enchant a Polytar, you know, you get a 15 health unit. In 2 turns, that animal reappears and you're free to enchant the animal again. So you have god tier economy, infinite units, and the other big thing is that the units you get from sanctuaries, they don't really care about population cap, which we're going to talk more about that here in a bit. So let's turn shared fog back on, and I will let the replay continue. Although I'm going to have to pause it pretty quickly here. So we decide to get mining and capture the city. This is going to seem maybe a little controversial, but we end up upgrading it. Now, you'll see here, our warrior is on 5 health, and there's like a rider and a warrior ready to lock in. Ready to walk in, not lock in. Maybe they'll lock in whenever they kill them, but why the heck are we upgrading this city if we're just going to lose it? Pretty straightforward. We want to get an explorer here. Now, the explorer is for 2 reasons. 1, we will get vision on our opponent. 2, our opponent will not be able to get an explorer here and get vision on us. So it's sort of like a double whammy. We get vision, they don't get vision. Now, of course, we're going to lose that city, which is bad because we've just upgraded it for them. They're getting 1 more star per turn out of it than they would be. We also spent 5 stars on that upgrade. So it's a costly play, but ultimately we deem it worth it. Ads? Sorry, man, I gotta get paid. All right. Let's continue here. So yeah, Zabasi sieges our city. Not a whole lot we can do about it. We're just continuing to eco a little bit. Chinchi gets an explorer. They meet their ally. They also get riding, which I feel is kind of interesting, but... So. Zabasi. They decide to get riding and climbing. Or no, roads and climbing, right? Yes, roads and climbing. They already had riding. We knew that. They are going to be getting very aggressive on Chinchi here. Should I buy Polytopia? Yes, absolutely. Great game. So yeah, we're going to see this play out in a couple turns. I get a pop ruin, which is pretty sweet. Also, just another thing I want to point out. I'm at 11 stars per turn. 12, actually. My ally is at 7. We'll see what the enemy Chin is at here. 7. And Zabasi's at 8. So my economy is already, like, leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else. Also, we get a star ruin. So, like, we're just gonna go crazy. Enemy Zabasi is getting a ton of riders. It's pretty clear that they're just going to try and kill our Chinchi early. So we need to come up with some kind of plan in order to defend against these riders and hold over while I continue building up here and getting to a point where I can come provide help. So let's keep going. I get fishing, take an explorer, hoping to get some meeting stars out of that. We do find Chinchi. And then, very important here, I move my warrior on this tile so that my ally is able to move onto this mountain and meet me. And they get 7 stars for meeting me, which is just enough to get hunting and archery and train an archer. So, what that means is that we can start training archers now, which archers are super defensive units, very powerful because they can hit and not get retaliated against. Also, we get these awesome defense bonuses on Forest, which means instead of 2 riders to kill this warrior, it now takes 3 riders. So, Yeah. You can eat your ally city sometime at the high level when it's necessary. Yeah, we honestly thought about doing that this game. I was like, I could just walk into, you know, your cities and take them. I'd be able to get like network monument and stuff like that. But ultimately, we deemed that it wasn't necessary at the end of the day. So, enemy Chinchi, they grab fishing, they meet me. Oh yeah, we do talk on Discord. Can you see your ally screen? Can you call together? Can you betray them? I mean, there wouldn't be any reason to betray each other. We're, you know, playing on a team. But yeah, we do communicate our turns and stuff on Discord, which maybe I can show that off. I don't know, I'll think about it. Continuing with the game here. Zabasi being super aggressive. We just need to kind of chill and defend. Make sure we don't lose any cities. I want to take a quick moment to touch on what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about village gen earlier, right? I said village gen was very lopsided for our opponent. We can see that I have 4 cities. Spoiler alert, there is not any more down here. My ally has 1, 2, 3 cities, possibly 4 if we can get this one. What's up, Jerry? How are you? And then let's look at our opponent here, though. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's a 10th one here. So it is like 10 to, what did I say? 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. So they actually end up having village advantage this game. Now, I want to ask you guys another question. Why do you think it's important to have the city advantage in Polytopia? Let's say we have 7 cities and they have 10. What's the benefit of that? Training more units. Yep, that is the big one. So obviously, with more cities, you get more income and stuff. The big thing is that if you have more cities than your opponent, you can train more units per turn than they can. And I mean, if you're training 2 units for every 1 unit they're training, you're just going to win. Income unit caps the number of units trained turn, ability to get giant indirectly. Yes, yes, very good. Now, here's the special thing about Illyrion. With Illyrion, you can train Polytars, which means you can get, you know, more units than cities you have. Like, let's say I was playing Barter here, okay? I have 4 cities, I can make 4 units a turn. Because I'm playing Illyrion, I can train 4 units, you know, 1 in each of my city, but I can also enchant all these Polytars if I wanted to. So I could have 4 cities, but be training 8 units a turn. Now, you might be thinking, you know, what's the big importance of training Polytars here? Well, I'll touch on that a little bit later, but the big thing is that we can put them into ships. And then you just have 15 health ships. So, yeah. Let's keep going here. I do want to point out real quick. Look at Zabasi. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units ready to siege our capital. What are we going to do about that? We got to do something. I grab another explorer, hoping to get a couple more meeting stars. We do meet the enemy Zabasi, so we get 7 stars out of that. Now, this was a misplay on my part. I just did math wrong. You never want to buy tech on turns that you can't use them, but I have 24 stars here, and I decide to buy organization and farming. So if you do the math, both techs are 20 stars total. I have 24 stars. For some reason, I thought I would be at 5 stars left instead of 4 stars. So the plan was to organization farming, get a farm here, upgrade, and then upgrade the city. But I was 1 star short. So, I mean, skill issue, I guess. So I decided to just get a warrior. Enemy Chinchi gets ramming. Here comes Zabasi. They are sieging our capital. I think this turn we just take some upgrades and I get diplomacy because embassies are super powerful for 2v2s and 3v3s. 3v3s especially, but no, I didn't get it. I just took upgrades. How do I correctly pronounce your name? It's just Gully. Okay, so Chinchi has tons of cities. Zabasi got a pop ruin. They're going to be able to get a giant soon. They're also attacking us. What's up, Firehead? How are you? All right, now this turn we get strategy Diplo. We put an embassy in our allies' capital, and we also send them a peace treaty. Now, this is maybe another... I guess technically it's a misplay. Because I did not realize that embassies produced no income if the city that it was on was being sieged. I thought it was like markets where you can, you know, block the city's income, but the market is still going to generate stars for you. So, didn't know that. Kind of just wasted a ton of stars, but it ends up being okay, I guess. So we have peace. If we want to get our income from the embassy, though, we need to prevent our capital from being sieged. We're in Chinchi City. I'm doing good, Firehead. Thanks for asking. So Zabasi gets hunting. They get their first shine on turn 11. We're getting sieged again. Very smart play by our opponent here. They know that we can unsiege pretty easily, right? So they decide to siege with a 5 health rider rather than like a full health one, because you don't want to sacrifice like a full health unit just to block income. You're better off sacrificing, I mean, ideally you'd do it with like a 1 health rider, but 5 health is also perfectly fine. So really smart play. Gotta commend that. Hey, Black Shadow, how are you? Now, this turn, I decided to get a couple scouts. We're starting to ping Zabasi's units a little bit. Now, we managed to shove some warriors forward here, so they aren't going to be able to siege our capital again. So we're going to start getting that sweet embassy income. Chinchi has smithery, so they're going to get their first giant up on turn 11 as well. There it is. Hello, Diatom Lover. What's going on? They get, you know, tons of upgrades. They're making 19 stars per turn. Zabasi is making 17 stars per turn. When was this played? Over the course of, I don't know, last month or so. So Zabasi gets archery. Want to point out something really quickly. We just talked about the stars per turn our opponent was making. 19 stars per turn for Chinchi. 18 stars per turn for Zabasi. I'm making 31. Holy moly. That's a lot of stars per turn. We can do a lot of things with 31 stars per turn. Even just look at our tech tree. I have, you know, forest magic, forestry, fishing, sailing, and then nearly the entire organization branch. Because we're making so many stars per turn, I can just buy these techs that I need, no problem. So yeah, decide to pick up navigation and climbing. Navigation for the starfish, climbing because we have a mountain ruin over here. And then we're also just pinging Zabasi's units with our scouts. So enemy Chinchi gets Org. They want to pick up a couple more upgrades. They're also going to start getting a ton of rammers on the water. We kind of need to do something about that. But thankfully, I'm kind of getting to the point where my development has finished, and I can, like, really start throwing my weight around a little bit. So I believe I get another star ruin. Did I see that right? It's just too easy for guys like me. So yeah, we're sitting at 41 stars. I think this turn we get riding and roads? No, construction. Construction's for the border growth in this city. That way, I mean, border growth in this city is basically a necessity because we need to be able to get units in the water here with ports. Also, like I said earlier, we can get a ton of units in the water thanks to just enchanting our polytars and putting them in the ports. Look at all these cities here. This city is pop capped. This city is pop capped. We can't train any more units in these. But it doesn't matter because we have sanctuaries. And that's something, you know, our opponent doesn't get that luxury because they didn't pick Illyrion as one of their tribes. This was not a live game, Doom's Live. This is 24-hour turns. Alright, so. Big kind of issue here. Zabasi beat us to this village. They're going to get that village. Now you might be thinking, you know, what's the big deal? They get another village. Well, one, we don't get the village. Okay, that's already really bad. Two, if they get this village, they can get their network monument, and then, I don't know, they could possibly get another giant here with the farm and the monument. We don't want them to have that city at the end of the day, but they're going to get it. There's just not really a lot we can do about it. We maybe I think we tunnel visioned a little too much on trying to defend our capital. We kind of didn't realize there was a village here, even though it was pretty obvious with the fish that we could see. So yeah. This turn we get riding roads. I'm going to link stuff to our capital. Those road connections are going to allow me to get 2 dragon eggs this turn because we're going to get population and then the farm. That'll give us our first dragon egg, and then we'll get a monument. Put that in the city over here. And another farm gets us our second dragon egg. So, another big advantage that Illyrion gets is that their fire dragons, sure, they take like a pretty long time to hatch. But I mean, once you get them up, I mean, you're kind of just chilling because you're going to be doing big splash damage, you know. And you're going to have, I mean, they have so much movement. You can put them wherever you want, basically. So, we get our first giant on turn 14. Chinchi has strategy. I think they also get diplomacy. Yes, they do. And they train a cloak. So we got to be careful about this cloak up here. This little guy can sneak across over here and just cloak us. We don't want that to happen. Especially whenever we just have, like, defenders sitting here. Zabasi also gets a knight. So there are pretty bad things about this position right now. We gotta defend against the cloak. We gotta defend against the knight. How do we defend against the knight? We gotta make sure we don't get chained, right? Gotta protect our archers. This juggernaut's also coming in. We gotta do something about him. So I pick up ramming. And I'm starting to get some rammers. Still kind of getting in the water a little bit here. Meanwhile, Ally Chinchi just defending like an absolute champ. The way we defend against the knight is we put our giant on the mountain. And because of this mountain here, acting as rough terrain, this knight cannot get like past our giant and into our archer line or anything. It is stuck here on this narrow land bridge. So, knight is effectively dealt with for a turn. Still need to figure out what to do about the cloak. Chinchi also taking some time to hit my rammers, but I don't really care. I don't care if Chinchi kills 2 of my rammers, because for every rammer they kill, I can replace it with like another 3, you know what I mean? It's just not really a big deal. I have the eco, and I have the unit production. So Chinchi's getting more cloaks, more city upgrades. They got another giant. Here comes Zabasi. This juggernaut. Ton of splash damage there. Oh, man. I don't know why they hit our giant there with their rider, but they did. Okay, so. Want to point out something really quick. Why do I have a defender and a polytar shoved way up here in the north? I mean, wouldn't this defender, it would make more sense to put it on this tile so that we could put it into ports, right? Why would I want to put it north? Anybody have any ideas? That's right, Doom Slime. Gotta block that cloak. If we go look at our opponent, we know they have a cloak on this tile. Sure, it can't reach our city yet, but if they put it onto this tile, we need to be ready to block off that cloak from hitting our city. If we have these two units here, and their cloak is on this tile, their cloak cannot attack our city because there's no tile that can move on to hit our city. So effectively, they just have 8 stars hitting here doing nothing. I mean, technically, the fact that the cloak is there is forcing us to put units in the north. Not really a huge deal, though. Anywho, we have so many rammers now. Next turn, we could even think of buying Aquatism just to really just beef up our naval presence. Things do start looking a little shaky here. You know, they got this Juggernaut here. A couple rammers. You know, we're kind of thin on units right now. Now. Oh, forgot to mention. We ended up just getting a knight on our turn. As Chin-Chi. Free Spirit, Chivalry, Knight. So, enemy Zabasi decides they're going to push their archers forward and hit our giant a little bit. Now, I'm sure that that play looks really weird to you guys. Why would they be putting their archers forward into a knight? Well, there's actually a pretty simple reason. If we go ahead and pull up their vision, let's do shared fog off. They cannot see what we train on this city. It's obscured to them. They don't have the vision. Now, part of that is because whenever we took this city at the start of the game, we got an explorer there, and they didn't get the explorer. Had they gotten the explorer there, they probably would have known that we had a knight here. That's if they got an explorer there, though. They might have gotten a workshop, sure. But still, I just think that's kind of interesting that, you know, a play that we had that early in the game is having such an impact this late in the game. You know, turn 17. I felt like there was something else I was going to say about it. Oh, that's right. So, had our opponent been watching our score, they could have probably deduced that we had a knight on the city. Let's look here. We have 3,700 points. We go up to 3,900 and then 4,200. So our score increases by 500 points. What that should tell you is that we got a tier 2 tech and a tier 3 tech on our turn. And given the knowledge of our position, you can probably guess that, you know, we got Free Spirit and Chivalry and trained a knight. So that's another thing, you know, another little tidbit you got to keep an eye on in your games is that watch your opponent's score. You can get information from that you might not get with just, you know, standard vision. So, yeah. Let's continue going here. We are on, I think we are on my turn. Notice how this turn I move our Polytars forward. I hit with my full health one, and then I let this 8 health one kill. That way we are still blocking off the cloak. I also move our Dragon Age forward because they are gonna hatch at the end of the turn. Very aggressive play here as well. We go for a siege and we block these riders with our Polytar. We also get another Dragon Egg in the city up here. Oh, I need to turn Shared Fog back on. There we go. Now, big night chain here for us. We rather than getting roads and roading through this forest, we decided to just buy forestry and chop it. One, it's cheaper than roads. You know, instead of, you know, a tier 2 tech and building a road, which is 3 stars, we can get a tier 2 tech and chop a forest and get 1 star back. So cheaper. It also unlocks a forge spot for us. And yeah, really all there is to it. We get a chain here. We also kill this giant that they landed. And then we shoot this rammer, get a juggernaut. That kills their rammer. And we get a forge down. Train another knight. Chinchi is still throwing riders at our rammers. They're still trying to find a way they can possibly get in with a cloak, but they can't get it. Over to Zabasi's turn. They are basically out of counterplay because they didn't train units, really, on turn 17. Most of their cities are just kind of open, you know what I mean? So they're basically out of units to defend with. We're just going to be able to walk in with knights and, you know, eventually bombers. I had also wanted to build a bridge here and get knights of my own and then just bridge over into Chinchi's territory. Really didn't pan out just because we didn't have enough time, because at this point our opponents decide this is where they're willing to call the game and they go ahead and resign. So, me and my friend New Snail, we are the victors and we bring home the W for Team Axolotls. Very cool game. So, why did we win this game? It's pretty straightforward. We had Illyrion, and they did not. One, we have these freaking redonkulous sanctuary spots. So we get the super good eco, which is, I mean, look at our tech tree. We can basically just afford whatever we want. Whatever kind of counterplay we need, we can just make it happen. Also, sanctuaries, we can get the infinite units. Infinite polytars, right? We can take those polytars, put them in boats. I mean, for every rammer they kill, we get 2 more. Easy peasy, right? Did we play perfectly? No. But we played decently enough, and we also had an Illyrion, so, yeah. Illyrion truly is America as a tribe. So true. Illyrion is low-key slept on. They kinda are. I think a lot of people are starting to wake up to, like, just how good they are. Goalie, will you analyze other matches? Maybe any future, like, Polychamps game I play? I might analyze those. That'd be cool. Thought it was a staple of lakes. Illyrion on lakes is, like, pretty meta, yeah. They're showing up on drylands a lot now, too. So I think, people are starting to realize how good they are. You got carried by Crucible Ancient Hero. Different game, man. Don't remind me of that guy. I'll do a vid on mods at some point. Alright. So, chat, what did we learn? We learned that Illyrion is super good. We learned that Sanctuaries are super good. Polytars and boats are super good. And, I mean, pretty much it. Yo, what up, Reaper? People need to utilize and understand Sanctuary mechanics before they play them. I see a lot just try to use lumber huts, but it rarely works. Yep, that sounds about right. I used to be Team Lumber Hut because I was stupid. And then, it didn't help that Lumber Huts got nerfed to 3 stars. I was like, maybe Sanctuaries really are the way to go. And, you know, I did a couple games and I was like, yeah, I was just straight up wrong. Sanctuaries are busted. So, yeah. Anywho, with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get into the viewer matches. So, let me go ahead and change the text at the bottom. Games against viewers. There we go. Quit spamming my chat, please. Let me go ahead and change the name of the stream as well. Games against viewers. Okay. I think bro wants Simanti on Waterworld. Just a guess. Yeah. Just a guess. Okay. So, if any of you want to do a multiplayer 1v1 with me, here's what you need to do. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you guys for your name. You're going to put it in chat. First one I see, I'll add you. You are going to send me a game with whatever map type or size you want. Nothing bigger than large, please. Just so we, you know, get a good number of games in. And then you can also disable any tribes you want. And I mean, I think that's about it. Yeah. All right. So Thomas Ribeiro. Okay, yeah, I know, funny. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. First name that I see surrounded in parentheses, I will do. Put your name in parentheses and I will add you. Too scared to get cooked. I mean, I'm not gonna hold back, but you'll be fine. Doom Slime, what is up, man? You are the lucky winner. Let me get your name copied here. I'm guessing this one. All right. Sent you a friend request. How long will I do this for? Maybe another 2 hours. Friend request accepted. All right, man. Let me see what you got. Oh, yeah, and like Funny said, I forgot to explicitly mention it, but, like, if you do get matched against me, just, you know, leave the stream until the game's over, please. I don't want you having my vision. Will you play as Imo? I mean, if I want to swag on someone, maybe. Send me a game whenever you're ready, Doom Slime. There we go. 256 Pangea. I haven't played a lot of Pangea games. No, Barter, Imperious, Kiku, Zabasi, Illyrian, Aquarion, Polaris, Samanti. What tribe is best on 256 Pangea? 256 is like... Good luck, Doom Slime. I feel like 256 is large enough that we could maybe get away with Omaji. Now, the only issue is that I kind of suck with Omaji. I really don't know how to play Omaji. And that's something I want to get better at, especially now that Samanti is so prevalent on small drylands. All right, here we go. Why is my... I don't think the game's supposed to look like this. Why is my stuff at the bottom right? Is that like a setting I changed? Also, why are tips on? Okay, it's just over there now, whatever. I need to play the game. Train a rider, end turn. What's our opponent's score? 7-3. Are they Venger? What? But like, why? Venger on 256. Yo, Ram Dingler in chat. What's going on, man? Omaji is goated on normal Pangea. It sounded like the right pick. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with Omaji. I mean, we do just get 2 ruins straight off the bat here, though. Turn, info, and build off. And I think I want confirmed turn on. All right, another ruin. Org. Oh my gosh. It doesn't get much better than that. I'll take that upgrade right there. I mean, we could have a village. Nope. This seems okay. I'm just gonna get 4 riders and just whatever. Too easy for guys like us. Yeah, I know Funny gets it. Freest win of all time. Dude, you ain't seen nothing. I will find a way to throw this. I am King Throw. Do I just like... I could just get roads and like road this rider. I don't really think it's necessary though. We just keep doing our thing. Yeah, this is fine. You should skip 3 turns to make it fair? Heck no, man. I think we pick up roads. Or is farming better? I think roads is a little better here. Just pick up roads pre-cap here. Boom. Alright, and then... Do we get another rider, or do we just save our stars? I think we just save. Yeah, like, to be clear, we did get the 2 ruins, but our village density is a little scuffed. I could technically take farming here too, but I think I just want to, like, do road connections right now. Now, the roads are kind of expensive, but hopefully this will make up for it. Do I want to, like, try and shape this guy a little bit? I think we do this. I love the Explorer expertly dodging our opponent so that we don't get the meeting stars, but whatever. I'm just going to upgrade this city with a workshop. That should be fine. Alright, now we meet. So, like, what's going... Is this their capital? I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense, though. I'm gonna put... Having second thoughts, actually. Let's maybe capture this. I think I want another explorer, which is maybe greedy. But I want to just, like, make sure we... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't their capital because that would be wild. I'm gonna put this rider here, get a second one. I think. We want to keep them off this village. I'll get one more rider here to go for the ruin. I'm guessing this up here is just water, so... Road, not road, but just move that guy down. There is short in the north, actually. You're right. This could be a village. So they got a ruin. We don't really know what was in it. I wasn't watching score or anything. So we are going to road this rider. Bring him back. These mountains are kind of annoying. Like, they're just kind of gonna get what's over here. Wait, did I miss a... Oh, I could have sieged their capital in one. Guys, chill. We got it. We need content. We got to stretch out the game a little bit. Shush. Hush. I didn't throw. It was all planned. All planned. Don't worry. See, because now we can upgrade our capital and get population. Oh well. This is fine. Didn't want to trade him meeting stars. Smooth. Yeah, see, InnoFunny understands. Why'd I put my rider here? Yeah, giving them the 3 strikes policy. Yeah, that's strike 1. What's this ruin give? A star ruin? I can't believe I fumbled this so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get Network Monument. And then also Metro Monument as well. There we go. Is there a cap siege? All right, now what do we do with the monuments? I mean, can put them down for stars. I think we want one here because I'd like to get a giant there at some point. I might actually put both here because with farming, we just get a giant there. That seems okay. I think we pop both. I'll put a warrior here, get another warrior, move this rider here. Kind of need to scoot these guys back a little bit as well. Oh, I guess I could have tried to block, actually. I don't know. I haven't played Omaji in a long time. I'm not very good at Omaji. I'm man enough to admit it. I don't often see all the crazy bounces and stuff like that. Just a symptom of being a lifetime brainless barter player, but is what it is. Now, if they want to unsiege, they're gonna need, like, roads or something. Which they have forestry and lumber huts, so yeah, they can chop a ton of stars. That's it. The old rider bounce special. Let's look at that other bounce I missed. GG Doom Slime. Don't worry, I missed another rider bounce and my chat freaking ridiculed me for it. So you might have lost, but you made me look like an idiot on stream, so you at least got that going for you. GG, man. Yeah, it was, what turn was it? Turn 8? Yeah, I could have just killed the warrior, rode right here, straight into the capital. I win morally. Yeah, you got me. Anywho, yeah, it was, I mean, look, that's just the Omaji special. You expand, you get all the villages, Network Monument, Metro Monument, win game. And I mean, this was just a little cherry on top. But yeah, good game, good game. You pressed random on instinct. I was a little concerned whenever I saw you playing Venger. I meant to play Chin. Chin is based. I like it. All right. Well, with that game done, it's time for another game. So, first name that I see in brackets, I will add you. No, not parentheses anymore. We gotta switch it up. You know, brackets. The little... those things. Not quite parentheses, but, brackets. Come on. Come on, guys. No, Darthan, those are curly braces, not brackets. Here we go. Bilko Wim. Let's go. Brackets are parentheses. Is that true? Or are you guys gaslighting me? Okay, I just googled brackets and I got like things for braces. They kind of mean the same thing. Okay, tell you what. That was maybe my bad. Maybe I confused you guys. Sometimes parentheses are referred to as brackets in math. Well, see, I'm from a coding background where we always just call those things curly braces. Anywho, let's say first name and underscores. How about that? You know, funny, I like the DM you sent me. The lobotomy barter stare. K6AN0S. You are the lucky winner. Sorry, Diatom lover. I kind of rigged it. But don't worry, there's always chance for next time, yeah? Yo, 1600 elo? Okay, this guy ain't messing around. All right, should be getting a game here soon. There we go. Oh, 256 drylands. Venger, Quetzali, Imo, Aquarion, Polaris. I feel like, oh, and of course, please leave stream so that you don't steal my vision, but good luck, have fun. You too, man. So I feel like it's either this or this, right? It's 256, so I'm leaning IMO. I'm not doing pole drylands. I'd rather staple my balls to a skyscraper and jump off. All right, let's do it. Solaris is money printer. Yeah, okay. 620. Are they Kets? Man, where are my resources? Okay, village there. Yeah, we could have tons of mines. IMO's metal rates are pretty good, I think. I think we just go philosophy. And then what, hunting? Did we check what tribe they are? They had 520 or 620? I don't know. I think they're Quetzali. Is there a village here? Sag. Let's buy... Well, no, we don't need to buy anything yet. Yeah, they're Kets. I think I want another warrior. Because I want this guy to maybe go north while this guy goes here? Although it means that we can't get a second upgrade this turn. Get climbing soon. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Don't you worry about it. We'll just monument in our capital, yeah? I think that's fine. Alright. Yeah, we enter. According to my cracked-headed math, there's a ruin to the left of Sulfito. Like up here. I can maybe grab another unit, send it up there. I'm afraid Ket's already has giants. They definitely could. What's up, Cat Pack? How are you? I'm afraid Ket's already has centipedes. I don't know about that one. The cucaracha. Let's see. Oh, hey man. How are you? Okay, village here. We can maybe snag that. Let's go hunting. Upgrade this, resources. Upgrade this. I think we just take a workshop. I mean, I could get an explorer, but like, it's just gonna go north and be quite useless. I feel like. One more warrior to go up here, maybe check for ruins. I could get another warrior to go check for ruins down here. We might need it. I feel like, we're gonna need some ruin luck here. Alright, this warrior might actually have to come back this guy up. Unless he has riding. I should just be able to move on to this village, yeah? I guess he could also knock me off with archery. We're tied in score. Never mind, he captured that. Now he's ahead. Okay, 13 stars. I think I'm gonna put this guy on the ruin. I mean the village. Is that okay? Alright, because everyone's screaming at me, I will buy climbing. I mean, it's decent metal. Nothing, like, eye-watering. I'm gonna move this warrior here next turn, and then we're gonna get an explorer here. So, we will just end the turn here for now. Oh, they have riding. Okay, so they move on to this village. The rider's probably on a village up here, if I were to guess. Man, maybe Ket's was just, like, the better option. Because, like, Ket's resource rates are super nuts. But, I mean, we get philosophy. That's, like, the trade-off, right? Alright, we'll try and move on to that. Explore here, we'll see what it does. Could go north. That looks about right. Big nuts reference. This entire game is a big nuts reference. No ruins. I feel like I'm just training warriors and dying, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see any tech that really does us any good. Get one more warrior here. I mean, maybe I should have gotten a rider there or something. Isn't it better to get hunting first instead of philosophy? I don't think so. Philosophy is tier 3 tech. Smithery could be a play. But then we just get cloaked and die. I want to buy my first tribe. Which tribe do you think I should buy and why? I mean, if you're willing to buy a special tribe, just get, like, Cymantia or Illyrion, probably, if you want to win games. Oh, we found a ruin. There's one here. What are the odds there's a ruin here? Probably pretty low, right? I think I get mining. I'm gonna upgrade this, take stars. And then, warrior. Another warrior, sure, man. We are in Warrior City right now. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, we're on a mountain. We're fine. They might have a few more villages than you. I think they do, if I were to guess. Considering I'm on 3, counting my capital. We see 2 here, their capital somewhere, and then this is here too, so... this is looking bad. I went to Warriorville and everyone knew you. Yeah, they call me John Warrior. So they're just getting this right. There's also this stupid defender right next to me. Let's put a mine here. Pop growth. Or gets me a giant. I guess Smithery would too. Make a comeback with Mindbender, please. What do you want me to do? You want like a Mindbender in my capital? That's not going to do anything. We need to do something that should protect our city. Game might be lost. I think the other guys should resign. It's looking really bad for them. I agree. It's looking super bad for our opponent. So, like, if they're here, they should just click the big resign button in the top right. Yeah, archery could be a play too. It's just tricky, like, this village is so far away from these two. I think you need to drink a flask, roll back, switch to a two-handed weapon. Nah, different game, man. Oh, we got an archery ruin. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I still think we want, like, smithery, right? And then just forge. Does it matter which tile? No. Get a giant. And then we throw down... I need to clear this tile so I can put the monument there. I mean, technically I could. We're still a star short from actually getting the, you know, forge and whatever. So... I mean, does this work? I don't know. This feels awful. Crucible Ancient Hero. He's in the other stream. And I hope he stays there, frankly. Mindbend the Defender. Okay. If I train a Mindbender in this city, they buy roads and they kill it and siege with the Defender. That's the only thing that happens. Buy multiple level 3 tech. They might be frightened. Yeah, my score goes parabolic. They'd resign on the spot. Alright, in a funny. Okay, yeah. Totally, man. Yeah, I did just lose the city. I mean, not a whole lot we can do about it. So train in the other city. If I get a Mindbender here, the same thing happens where they road it and kill it. Mindbender does nothing here. Pop Ruin. I mean... Forestry. Well, we can get 6 pop here, but we need 9 for the giant. So, that's not an option. I think we just kind of... We upgrade this and get a giant, yeah? With forestry, and then we can use the monument over here in Lumber Hut. This should go east. Yeah, so if I just now... do one of these. Monument goes down. Let's chop all these. I forgot I have smithery too. Let's just use the forge, yeah? I mean, we still have the monument. If I move on to this, it's just not happening, right? Like we're not getting that. Well, if we do this, that might do it, because the mountain's here and we block here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to chop this and just Lumber Hut 3 giants. I'm out of time, so you can go there. So, 14 stars per turn. We have 3 giants. And not a lot else going for us. It is 2 cities to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for their capital. Maybe like 9 or 10. Look, never say never. Did I miss the review? Yeah, but you can go back in the VOD and watch it once it's up. So don't worry, it's not going anywhere. So they have math. What about knights? Yeah. 17 stars for all the tech and then 8 for a knight. It's just not affordable. Mindbender to support the giant. Okay, if it makes you really happy, I will get a Mindbender. Although we did get this. Maybe I won't get the Mindbender. I'm low on time, though. Remember the boss's attack pattern. The boss's attack pattern is getting more cities than us. Well, there's the capital. We don't have any forests left to chop, do we? Do we still have that monument? Yes, we do. I think I'll throw that down. And then if we mine and forge, we get another giant. I mean, could we win this just by having a sheer number of giants? I don't think so. We gotta remember, we have archery too. Moving next to my giant is interesting. But I guess they have riders I can hit with too. This is definitely winnable. I don't see how. Yeah, I agree, Bloom. This move here was kind of odd. I think we want to like hard target this city, right? I get this giant here. Let's hit this one. Maybe I kill this warrior and then I can go north. I'll get swordsman archer. And I think we need another swordsman here, then maybe an archer next. Put Mindbender in city to take giant. No. Archer. And carry over 12 stars. Possibly knight next turn. To be fair, Chrysolite, the reason they have 5 minutes, well, yeah, they have more cities, so they get more time, but also I've just been using a lot of our time on thinking. Bro despises Mindbenders. I do, because when they have this many riders, they're just going to get slaughtered. Why is the UI on the right? I honestly have no idea. I launched the game and it was like that. I don't know why. It's just over there. I didn't put it there. Also, they have a catapult in this city. Is that what happened? I can zone a control with the giants, I guess. But, like, even if I do, they're not going to move their giant right next to my Mindbender. I think Mindbenders are just way too slow here. Just Mindbend the riders. That's not how it works, man. I like Mindbenders for healing giants. We just had one go from, like, 40 to 0, yeah? Or was it, like, 13? Even if we did, a Mindbender wouldn't have mattered there. Check the UI scale configuration, maybe. I tried it. Like, I can change the size of it, but it doesn't actually... Oh, wait, it reset it. Well, I did that earlier. Which... What? I don't know. Anywho. So, what do we do now? And we can try a night. This giant's about to get hit by 2 catapults. I mean, I can put this one on the mountain and maybe force a reaction of some sort. Killer monument. Let's go for the night, I guess. Where do we want it? Either here or our capital. I almost fat-fingered swordsman there. Probably want it in our capital. That's fine. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the optimal play here is to win, right? Yes, it is. The big question is, how do we do that? Is this staged? How did I stage it? What? Should have put the swordsman on the mountain instead of here. That was dumb. Imagine if we had a mindbender right now. It wouldn't do anything. What do you mean? Well, I was gonna knight into this stuff, but like they just careened all their units into our giant. So, oh, hey, bro. Well, maybe now it's worth it. I think if we put the giant on the city and use the knight to kill the catapult, we can possibly take that. But then what do we do about this? I'll do 13. We might be able to... It's gonna live... No, but like, imagine if we had a mindbender. It's... No. Mindbendy's nuts. I agree. Is opponent watching the stream? They shouldn't be. I think we can actually get roads and unsiege here instead of having to use the knight. If my math is correct. It's literally like all of our stars here. So like, if we put a road here, what we do is we hit with our 9 health first. We hit it, it'll die. Then we can hit with our giant. And then we can road this guy down on siege. Now we put the road here. Do that, and walk into here. Now, there's still the issue of the cap siege that's probably coming next turn. I don't know what to do about that. But... like, technically, we could disband the swordsman. That's a stupid play, though. Oh, shoot. Okay, whatever. Oh, no way. They might get a giant here. Ow. Live, my boy. Oh, they just killed the riders. Never mind. Border growth. Probably to restrict our knights' movement. Gully has more stars than my wallet right now. I got 0, man. Do you need help? Gully has more wallets than my stars. Still, it's impressive to make it this far with 3 cities at any given time. I don't know. I played the early game so bad. I feel like I just got a ton of warriors that didn't do anything. And, like, this is also with an archery ruin and a forestry ruin. So, like, even with all the handouts, still was not a great showing. But we did get 1 city. Okay, I need to just play the game now because we just don't have time. I think we just need, like, swordsmen. This guy's just dead. You should have sieged with a mindbender. You would have kept the city. Okay. I mean, technically, yeah. If there was a mindbender here, this would not be a problem. I feel like then they just would kill the mindbender. They would have a couple riders here and just road them here. But I don't know. Did I miss it whenever mindbenders became meta? I thought they were garbage, and everyone just kind of agreed they were bad. I've had maybe 2 scenarios where, like, it actually made sense to train a mindbender. The smells of a resign. I think it does 2. They're in meta now since everyone forgot how to play against them. I don't feel like it's that deep, man. You just kill them. Okay. I think we hit the big red button. Gully is a quitter, I see. You're goddamn right. Dang. I want to look at that map. They really didn't have that many resources, huh? They had 4 fruit. This city was pretty good. I don't know. I can't even make the argument that, like, village gen was bad either. Like, maybe theirs is slightly better. I don't know. I feel like I just kind of played it bad. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't have picked IMO. Yeah, it's not me that's the problem. It's the tribe. They had better tier 1 resources. Yeah, I mean, well, that's just Quetzali versus IMO. You know, I had philosophy and they didn't. You know, that's the trade-off. Head up, king. I'll try. I don't know if I'm going to financially recover from this. But yeah, they played really well, I'd say. Man, this play towards the center. I guess you can afford to do that on Quetzali, because you can just throw down a defender and then you're chilling. Maybe you should pick up Suica games. You seem washed in Polytopia. This man cooked you so good. Yeah. Look, it happens. but no shame in losing. Just another game. Anyways, yeah, GG. All right, let's do another one. I love the birds. Yeah, that was... You kind of whooped me a little bit. I'll just say it. Maybe try something a little easier like Hexonia. Okay, buddy. I'm banning you. Hang on. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Okay, it's gone. We're gonna do first person who puts their name... I don't know. First person who puts their name with 2 equal signs on each side, you know what I mean? Equal sign, equal sign. Darthin909. All right, it's your time to shine, man. He deserves 24-hour timeout for speaking the H name. So true. Maybe we should revisit Hexonia. It's been a while. Pl 10 games with a perfect 1000 elo. I like it. I think they deleted Hexonia from the App Store. Oh no. What happened to Hexonia? Is it still on Google Play? Wait, no, it's gone. What? Where'd it go? Dude, that's wild. Hexonia's dead. Wow. Can somebody check on the Apple App Store? It's still on the App Store. 324 Lakes. Polaris Mirror. Oh no. Could get some Solaris in. But I just like default Polaris's music. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could turn on the money printer and play Solaris. But no, I'm a man of standards. I want the nice... what instrument is that? Chat, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Okay. How do we play Polaris on Lakes? We do double outpost. Do we get a warrior with that opening? I don't remember how any of this works. It's been so long. Ice Marimba. That's right. Midgetone made a video on that. Okay. Wham, bam, and turn. Just came. What did I miss? What up, Papu 1? We did the review of a 2v2, which if you want to see that, you can go back in the VOD and watch it. But now we're just doing games against viewers, so that's what we're up to. I think we just capture, right? And then next turn we double outpost. Yeah, okay. So I did the opening correctly. Gully looking drippy. What does that mean? Gully win V8 sit for the petition. I thought I just took one. Okay, we go outpost, outpost. Double workshop, I think. And we explore down here. Makes sense to me. Where do we put the Mooney, though? Like, we could skate it here, and maybe it goes for the ruin. That's not bad, I guess. Why won't you do a 4-player lobby with a large map? We'll do some of those. Not today, but I want to do future streams with, like, you know, free-for-alls and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. But not today. I guess you could say Hexonia is hexagon. True. Can a mobile user play with PC? Yep. Sure can. Okay, let's pick up hunting and capture, I think. We're going to get an explorer here, and then after that, do we just rush Ice Bank? Because we know they're also playing Polaris. Also, I see there's land up here. Could there possibly be villages here? I don't know how lakes generation works. Let's grab that explorer. This shouldn't hit water, I don't think. Oh, there they are. Okay, do we want to play for this village or this one? We don't beat them to that, do we? I'll be here, they'll be here. I go here, they'll be here. I go here, they'll be here. I go here. We do, actually. The first rule to playing Polaris on Lakes map is to not play Polaris on Lakes map. Sled? What? Ice fishing. That's good. Cheap upgrade, I guess. I think we bring our Mooney. Yeah, this works. We'll get one more Mooney to go north. Where'd he go? This is what 1,000 elo does to him. Now, let this guy cook. Let him cook. Look, I admire the sled play. Do you know how much freaking balls you gotta have to just sled here? That's just like, that's a big nuts play right there. Let's not sugarcoat it. Like, you gotta have gusto to do that. I think we literally just save for our ice bank. Right? That makes sense to me. I don't think we need any other units or anything. I think we're just doing our thing here. Sled on the southwest of mountain. Yeah, so if we... It's going to be here next turn, I guess. So, like, if I move on to it, they'll hit. I can still capture it. But then they're going to take it. Are you allowed to swear in your chat? I mean, obviously, you know, if you say damn, I don't care. F word, you know, I'm not going to say it. If you say it, I don't really care. Don't go super far with it, obviously. But... Are archers good here? I really love their freezing thing. I really don't find ice archers that great. I mean, back whenever you had, like, giant battleships and stuff, they were pretty good. Because you could just, you know, freeze them. But, like... I guess you can still freeze juggernauts as far as that goes, but... I don't know. I'd rather just kill the unit than freeze it. Okay, there's no villages up here. That's fantastic. Alright, how much is trade in our ice bank? So we need 7, 17... 13 plus 17. Was that 30? And then the ice bank is 20. So 50 stars total? That means we can get it in 2 turns. If I literally spend no stars. I think we're fine, though. I hate when I'm up against frozen jugs. Yeah, it's just the worst, isn't it? Honestly, never played Polaris. Is it difficult? It can be. I mean, Yeah, I mean, I would say so. There's a lot more you need to manage with Polaris than just compared to a normal tribe because, you know, you can freeze stuff now. And you also have these units that move faster over ice, but then do nothing on land. So it's like, you know. Okay, before we capture that city, let's go riding roads trade. There we go. Onto the ruin, and then we'll capture this. So, I can afford to train a warrior this turn. Can I upgrade this city in workshop? We have 11 right now. We'll go down to 7, but then our stars return will be up to 13. That'll leave us at 20 exactly for the ice bank. I guess that works. Do we want a workshop here, though, and explorer? I mean, explorer could honestly be better. So I think we might just hold off on it. Hot take, Polaris has the most aura out of any tribe, and it's not even close. Yeah, but have you considered Luxador Onyx skin? You know? So it looks like we have like a guaranteed village here almost, based on the fish and all that. So we have a village here. We could possibly have one here. Actually, we have to have a village either here or here because of this fruit. So that means there's a village here or here. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, there's a village. So we also have a village here, I'm guessing. Veteran swordsman. Let's go ahead and put down our ice bank. Ah, 23 stars per turn. Now I'm feeling big. So the trade-off here is that they might end up getting more map control than us. But I'm thinking that with our overwhelming economic advantage, we can make, you know, short work of that. Did they just break the ice? Or did they move a Mooney? Did you purposely miss Lighthouse? I mean, I moved the Mooney north, but then I wanted to pick up the village over the Lighthouse. In your Symancy video, you said that the reason they are so overpowered starts with their economy. I think their economy's fine, but I really hate how all their troops have so many abilities. For me, it's just the fungi. You just get too much pop from it. Which I'm glad you guys like that Symancy video. It's doing really well, so. I actually have another video on Symancy coming up at some point. No spoilers on it yet, but I think it should be pretty cool. It's still got a lot of work that needs to be done with it, though. I'm still getting footage for it. But it's going smoothly so far. Let's get the Explorer here. I think it should go south. Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Will you still be making Polytopia vids? I'm sure I'll still be making videos of some sort. I just might not be doing it as frequently because I will have to work a full-time job to support myself, you know what I mean? I think we want just a rider here. Will you turn the Elden Ring stream into a vid? I might not. I don't know. I still gotta figure that out. I may do another stream or two of it before I end up making it into a video just to get more footage. Because right now it'd just be me fighting 2 bosses and, you know, getting a couple items that wouldn't be very interesting, I don't think. Catapult. I don't remember if you said it in the Symancy video, but do you feel like they're very overpowered? Okay, well, we need to define the word overpowered. Overpowered means like a resounding strength compared to other tribes. I think on small dry lands, you could make that case. I think on tiny dry lands and stuff like that, you can definitely make that case. Overpowered is a strong word, though. Okay, we need sledding here. We get a rider, and then sled up here. I guess Mooney here. Sled, and then like next turn I can put the Mooney here and then sled on in or something. We'll just hit this back up. Completely fine here. I can get our own sled here. How much sleds, or how much defense do sleds have? 2? Basically a warrior at that point, but it has 15 health, so I think it's probably worth it to train one. Now, do I want to org? No, I can just outpost here and upgrade it that way. Gotta remember, I can just do that. Take a workshop and end the turn. Anyway, to answer your question, I think on other map types, like, you know, normal or large or lakes, continents, I really don't think they're overpowered per se. I don't even think they're really that good on water maps. Well, you'll love to see that. We can freeze both these sleds with our Mooney. We got roads too, so we can road and hit this catapult. Pressure catapult and you might take city. Yeah, I like where your head's at, man. You can get a super unit on turn 5. It's so overpowered when it's boosted. Oh yeah, I agree. I'm not denying that. But on larger maps, you have more time to prepare for it versus like small dry lands or something. Okay, freeze these goofballs. And we'll just go ahead and start attacking. We're pop-capped here, aren't we? Let's take care of the catapult first. Let's go ahead and do roads here. Do one of these. Take out this guy. And then I will move our sled here. Get another sled. 26 stars left. We'll get one more sled. I may upgrade this. I think it's worth it. Now we can train another sled. Move our Mooney. And maybe get a rider. Just to pick up the village here. Although we have this one. This one hasn't hit yet. I was trying to see if there's a way we can bounce into the city. I don't think there is. That's fine. We'll just maybe scoot it closer. Alright, good stuff. Just started watching you 4 months ago, mainly because you're the only one making entertaining Polytopia content. Well, I'm glad you enjoy, man. If you haven't checked out Giustini Linguini, he makes good Polytopia stuff, kind of like mine, maybe less edited. And then Ram Dingler is also like gameplay commentary. He's real entertaining though. Why didn't I siege with the warrior down here? Well, the warrior only has 5 health. The rider has 10, so like 2 warriors will kill my rider, but they only need like 1 warrior to kill my warrior, so. With climbing, they can freeze many units. Oh yeah, you're right. They could have got climbing and put their Mooney here. That would have been like a super big nuts play. But, yeah. Do you know any Polytubers who do analysis and strategy guides? I think Polychamps has like a couple of guides you can watch. I know they just made a video on like how to beat Cymanti. I think that's a pretty good video of theirs. They also have like a couple of niche guides for other tribes, so definitely check them out too. The main one for analysis is Polychamps. Yeah. I want to do some more of like the analysis videos, kind of like the 2v2 breakdown I just did. I think more educational stuff like that done live would be pretty cool. I just popped in. Are we chill? Yeah, we're chill. May as well move on to that. Can freeze this. And then, I mean, I guess capture this. Man, that's got 2 pop missing. Can we Gami there? Maybe I should have gotten Org beforehand. It's fine though. We have 40 stars thanks to our ice bank, so I'm not super worried about it. Just gotta throw down some roads. Couple more roads. Just one more road and the traffic will be fixed, I swear. There we go. Network monument. Oh, we're gonna get Metro monument too. Wait a minute. The ultimate Big Nuts play. Double monument. Pretty cool. What level's the ice bank? 9 out of 30. It big. Okay, now I don't know what to do with the veteran swordsman. Pull it back so it doesn't die, I guess. And I mean, another Gami? Now, what's going on over here? Give me that village. Give me that village. Come on now. Get one more rider. Maybe pull this guy back. This warrior recovers. And we are having a grand old time. Insane drip right now. Oh my gosh. What's up, brats? How you doing, man? Glad you could make the stream. Should retreat warrior into friendly territory. It heals twice as fast. Yeah, true. I saw some people talking about giving meditation a buff, where it lets your units heal even more in your own territory, like maybe 6 instead of 4. I think that's kind of a cool idea. Where's this cap? Asking real questions here. I mean, somewhere here. Whoa, bro just broke all that ice. Well, let's go ahead and walk into here. And then I'm just going to buy roads and... Well, no, we have roads. What am I talking about? We can at least take climbing. I just want to, like, throw a rider here. There's the capital. Okay. There's a catapult here. Wow, holy metal. Look at all that. Well, we can hit the catapult. So... I guess we'll do that. Make sure I'm not missing some crazy cap snipe here or anything. I think I'm just roading the Gami onto the mountain. Okay. If there wasn't a forest here, I could walk in, but alas. I'm just gonna throw our sled here. Yeah, open city. Okay, well, we don't need any tech or anything. Just take a couple upgrades, I guess. I mean, we're making 47 stars per turn. Is it really necessary? Probably not at this point. But, you know, whatever. Ah, they resigned. That is fair. Yeah, I think, the ice bank just let us get some such overwhelming, you know, eco, and then we can just kind of do whatever we want from that point. GG, Darthan. Good game, man. Let's see. I'm curious. When did you get your sleds? Turn 4 sledding is... wild. That's a big nuts play. I mean, sure, we can disagree about, you know, the time you get, or like when you should get sledding. But I think we also have to acknowledge that my spawn was just better because I can do the double outpost opening. Your first city... Did you have 2 animals? Okay, well, I mean, if both your cities had 2 animals, I guess it's not, like, awful. But I don't know. Just this is just so good. And then from there, it's just get the ice, throw down the bank, get sleds, win the game. Okay, but for the true ending, you needed a mindbender. Okay, if I can get a mindbender next game at some point, final turn, I will get one. All right, but let's keep churning through these games, fellas. First name I see with, I don't know, plus signs on each side. Also, if you're wondering why I keep changing what character I want you guys to put on each side of your name, it's so that you can't, like, cue your name real quick and just type it before I even ask for a name. Spin Master? Heck yeah, man. That's not where I need to go. Here. Boom. Search. There you are. I've done a game against you before. Wild. And apparently we're already friends. Have I played you on my channel? GG, Darthan. Anyway, you can send me a game with whatever credentials you want, and I'll accept it. It's so hard for me to keep track of the people I've played against. Goalie, what's your opinion on pizza pops? What is that? Oh. They're like big hot pockets? I mean they look all right. All right. 256 Pangea. No specials. I mean, Imperious is just the play, right? But then I look like a sweaty nerd if I play Imperious. Let's go Lyre-Patchy, just because I like the music, you know what I mean? Alright, good luck, man. Leave stream, preferably. You are a sweaty nerd. Okay, thanks, man. 665, so that they start with 615 then? They could be Zabasi. Bro's getting philosophical with it, you know it. I like to think they're bakers with rolling pins. Oh, that's funny. Yo, the city's got 5 fruit. Do we grab riding before capture, or do we just upgrade, right? We upgrade twice? Yeah, that makes sense. Holy grapes. Yeah, man. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just capture. I think we might even take an explorer here, too, because I'm guessing we're getting riding next turn. So we want that wide range of movement. Yeah, there's a bossy. You need to get mindbenders. No. Okay. Kind of useful explorer. Alright, we will end turn there. Bro is in Grape Town. So we got a ruin here. We need to get that. This ruin is just kind of hanging out. It's not going anywhere, so we want to prioritize this one. So I'm guessing based on this, he spawned in the south and maybe pretty far forward too. So playing for this ruin right off the bat, we might have some trouble trying to snag it. I mean, we're going to try. We kind of have to. Because if they get the ruin, 1, obviously, it means they get the ruin. 2, it means we don't get the ruin. Get the Dung Eater ending. There's no Dung Eater in Polytopia. That's Elden Ring. Gully, you've only played 119 games. I mean, I've played maybe 119 on Steam, but on mobile, I think I have well over 1,000. I don't think we want roads here, although we can't upgrade the city, which is kind of tricky. Now we just capture it. All these forests are annoying. You could go on the ruin right now, but I kind of want you to go for the village. You know, I think that's just kind of better for us. We're in second now. What the Sigma? What is this? What's what? Can somebody explain the Sigma thing to me? Like, I just hear kids say it, and it's just kind of funny. Because I just think of Sigma from Overwatch anytime they say it. Ruin gives us Vet Sword. Okay. I think we want roads. Don't clip me saying what the Sigma... okay, you're gonna go on the ruin. You can go for the village. I don't know what to do with this guy. Maybe go over here. And then get one more rider here, possibly. Brain damage has got to him. Gotta go. Bye. See ya, Cud Flurry. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Sigma, it's like alpha male, but less mean. Okay. Whoa! This guy's about to get veteran swordsman. First, what's the ruin give us? Another veteran swordsman. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, well. End this man's whole career. And then, okay, so did they spawn over here then? Where did they spawn? I guess they did spawn in the west. Or the east, I mean. That should mean we're free to go here. We can kill this warrior, as far as that goes. And then road. I'm gonna go for an explorer here. I fully recognize that this could be useless. Okay, wow, it actually did what we needed it to do. Quite remarkable. There's their capital. Okay. I am kind of concerned, actually. It looks like they have, like, pretty good map control. But, I mean, our veteran swordsman here, like, we're taking that city. Oh, they got this ruin here, too. That's frustrating. Oh! The veteran swordsman. Okay. So they got one of their own. Now this guy's here, too. I mean, we can capture this, put a road here, hit with our warrior, kill with the rider, and then bounce, like, onto the farm, I'm guessing. So that should be fine, I think. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous. Rats is here, they're gonna judge me. I don't know how to play imp. We just capture here, I think. Captures all around. And then this is probably fine. I think we want to put a road here. Bring this guy over. Go ahead and hit with our warrior. Rider kills. Do we just go on to the village? Like, they could have a rider here, which is kind of bad. Ugh. I'm gonna play it safe. Okay, and then I guess I could have gotten an explorer. I kind of need, like, more workshops, though. You overestimate your opponent's position. They only have 3 cities. That's definitely fair. I don't know. I'm always bad at just reading my opponent and, like, what they're capable of doing, even though it should be quite trivial with all this vision I have. But, just something I need to work on a little bit. It's always been a weakness of mine. This is bad, actually. I'll just get a warrior. No, we're fine. Okay, and then this warrior, like here. Or rider, I mean. Should be good. Now, if I was being smart, Oh. Okay, that's bad. So we can road and upgrade our capital. That's 3 stars. We got to get this upgraded. I think the road here is good. There we go. They are heavily fortifying this city, so I think we want to bring our veteran swordsman down to maybe try and discourage this a little bit. Just get a warrior. Another warrior. Upgrade this. I think we workshop here. Don't forget that you promised to end it all with a mindbender. Look, I'll see if I can pull it off. Also, I should have probably figured that there'd be water here. This was probably the better move, but then maybe this comes over and hits. Although these could be forests. So many unknowns. I feel like their giant is coming soon, right? I don't know what path we take for ours. We kind of need like another village for network monument. So like if I can find one down here, that'd be great. And we can also still play for this one potentially. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, Ratch, you're right. There is a village up here too. So how do we defend against the giant? Do we get archery? We need hunting first, though. Do I just get enough riders to beat it up? That feels not very good. I think I want to put a road here just to do this. Got a village here. Perfect. What do we do with the vet sword? Just put it here, maybe. Bring our vet sword over. I want to prevent the giant from roading if I can, but like anything we push is just kind of dying, is what I think. Oh, my roads are so bad. Oh, no. Whatever, it's fine. I'd like to kind of try and disrupt the city a little bit. $23 stars for archery. So, like, I could, like, get a warrior and then possibly archery next turn, maybe? We don't have, like, a lot of force, though, for, like, defense bonuses or anything. Like, there's this one here. I don't know. I think this is fine. Another giant. No, not yet. I just gave them a free kill. Speaking of kills, 6 out of 10 on killer. Yeah, see, this is a problem. So is this. Man. One archer ain't solving this. I might need to... I don't know. I can just get a warrior here, and then this isn't really a problem. Unless they rode something. Should have trained units. Well, I wanted archery this turn. But now I can't really do that. Even if I get archery, they still have enough riders, and I don't think we have enough warriors and stuff to block with that it doesn't seem that effective. Maybe Houdini, 3 monuments, farming cap, giant level 3. Dude, I'm not big enough brain for that. I mean, look, we can move here. If we need 3 monuments, I mean, we get Metro and Network. What's the third? Killer? How do I get the kills, though? This is all zona controlled. I mean, we can bring our riders over here. Dude, this is cooked. They didn't even siege. Oh, they're gonna do it with a rider? Well. They can siege with their veteran swordsman too. Ah, I threw. This one's cooked. What's up, Chin Chi Sniper? You're just in time to see me hit the big red button in the top right. Man, I gotta work on my imp gameplay. I felt pretty helpless there. Like, yeah, we got the city advantage, but then if I can't defend them all, what's the point, you know what I mean? Archery would have been good. I think I just needed more time to set it up. And of course, I let them road their giant, so we did not have that luxury. GG. GG. Feel like you could have won that. Yeah, I could have. But I didn't play good enough, so. Yeah. I think this was perfectly winnable, just a few inaccuracies due to commentating while playing. I'm glad you recognize the difficulty of commentating while playing, because I feel like that's a lot of things that, like, or I'm doing it right now. That's something that, like, a lot of people don't understand, is that it's super tough to both play accurately and commentate while doing it, especially being live and trying to read chat too. Very, very difficult. Yeah. But no, I still play bad, so not an excuse. I've been in those shoes myself. It's rough. Yeah. GG. All right, but we can't stop there with the games. We got to keep trucking, boys. I'll probably do maybe 2 more. So, with that said, first name I see in chat with exclamation marks on each side. Do you play outside of streams? If yes, when? I mean, I'm on Polychamps. I play occasionally on there. Doom Slime, I would add you, but we already did one, I think, so I want to get multiple people in. You know what I mean? But good internet connection, I'll give you that. Limping Conqueror 89. All right. I feel like I've played you before too, but it was on a different stream, so that's fine. We might already be friends, actually. Oh, we aren't, really? Huh. Maybe it was a random. When is Cymanti going to be nerfed? I don't know. I guess whenever they feel like it. Even then, I feel like they need to be buffed in some other way to kind of make up for it. Because, like, they're really good on small dry lands and stuff. But they're, like, also really bad on, you know, like, water maps. You need to work on your Riz. What does that mean, man? I'm the Riz god, okay? I don't want to hear it. Alright. 256 lakes. What are we thinking? Ooh, Cymanti's an option. But Cymanti on 256 lakes. Barter 1v1. Oh, okay. You want to go barter 1v1? We can. I haven't had a barter 1v1 in so long. At least on 256 lakes. I don't think Cymanti's overpowered. I think they're very map dependent. Yeah, I'd say on small drylands they're overpowered. But on anything else, he's the Riz god on a barter day. Heck yeah, man. Alright, let's get this W. Feels so good to be playing barter again. How I've missed it. Good luck to you too, my man. Do we go org here? Almost feels preposterous. The comeback of Boris. Yeah, true. And we got 2 fruit here. 3 fruit, actually. We kind of have to go org, don't we? I think, did we triple warrior, though? Probably not. Although one could go this way. But that might just be water. I don't know. We can get a warrior and then workshop here. I think that's fine. What? This is supposed to be 256. Why is our opponent already here? Well, now I don't know if I want to workshop here. I think we take org, capture. Next turn we put our warrior here and maybe just rip the explorer. Because I would not mind having some vision. I don't know if that's optimal or not, but I don't know. Who's your favorite? Barians, Bears, or Borisians? I don't like Boris. Boris is the reason we couldn't win all those games earlier. Okay, let's first upgrade our capital. I can't win a 1v1 against crazy bots. Man, that cooked. I mean, you just gotta get more practice in, you know what I mean? I shaped the Explorer and everything, and it's still just... I love it. I love it. I love Polytopia. I love Polytopia. Whatever. I think... we don't need another warrior? Gully Explorer content. Let's go. Yeah, the classic. I think... Oh, wow, my voice is dying. I want archery. This looks like Hey! There's no way. Okay. I don't think there's another writer. I mean, archery could be a play, but like... Again, there's just no forest here. I'm not getting any defense bonuses out of it. Alright, well, I think you need to kill. This guy needs to run. I'm gonna grab archery, I guess. I think. I don't know. I don't know. And then we warrior archer. Hello. Go, this is unfair. English is not my main language, so when you say exclamation marks, I don't know what you're saying. Oh. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that then. I didn't realize that, you know, obviously not everyone knows what the characters are that I'm saying. I mean, if we were on Twitch, we could use like, I know they have like a feature where you can do like viewer giveaways and stuff and like pick a random viewer. I don't think YouTube has anything like that, but we could maybe... There might be some like third-party application we could use to select people's names randomly or something. I don't know. That might be something I'd look into off stream. Because like I definitely don't want to like lock people from playing against me just because their English isn't their first language or anything. The other option is that we could maybe just make like a queue and have people, you know, join that way. What up, John Clippy? How's it going, man? Just say easy words. Okay, man. Streamlabs works well. Does Streamlabs have a thing to pick a viewer? Because that's what I use for like the chat box and all that. Okay, I'll have to look into that then. I'm doing good, John. Thanks for asking. What's up, Matthew? Welcome on in. So I'm a little concerned. I don't know, like, how many villages our opponent actually has back here, but it could get a little messy. I see ALB Trading use Streamlabs for giveaways all the time. Okay, I'll have to look into that then, because that's probably better than the way we're doing it now, because, one, the language barrier. Two, it's just whoever has, like, you know, the better internet connection and low latency, but I digress. I'm new to Polytopia and I don't know with who I can play because if I choose casual battle, I don't find any opponent. Can someone explain to me why I can't find any opponent? Sorry, I'm not native English. If you gotta do multiplayer if you aren't. And in order to do that, you need to buy a tribe. And then also sometimes it just kind of takes a while to find games. You know, I mean, Polytopia isn't like super duper popular. So it might just be a symptom of that. I'm thinking we save up a little bit here. Get our lighthouse next turn and forestry. Then we giant in our capital. We're roughly even on score, so... I don't know. I hate that I'm pop capped in this city, though. That's tricky. Maybe I'll get another archer. Oh, you bought Simanti? I don't know then. You might just have to search for an opponent and just wait a while. Thanks for the help. No problem, man. Cherish Boris, and Boris will cherish you back. There's literally no Borises in our territory. They all went extinct. Like, there's one over here. I don't know. What tribes do you recommend practicing on? I mean, it depends on what you want to do. I mean, if you want to, like, roll people on, like, small drylands and stuff, Cymanti. Or Lyrion. You should listen to Omaji music on piano. It's so vibe. Alright, I'll do that after the stream. Mod which adds Boris to the game. John, if you want to go for it, man, go right ahead. I don't know what that would look like, considering he's right here. Maybe make it so that, you, whenever you load into a game against Barter, you just have vision on all the tiles where a bear is. That'd be funny. Alright, Lighthouse. Oh, it ruined too. We go Pop Growth. And I think we go ahead, just pick up Forestry and get that giant up. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Giant Boris. That's a good idea. Okay, let's put our Park of Fortune here because... Actually, not there. That's a sawmill spot, potentially. Let's go there. Resources. Get vision here. Empty city. Perfect. I think I will capture this. And go for a workshop here. We might need to start thinking about getting on the water. Like, grab this city and go fishing. I also wouldn't mind climbing because I'm kind of stuck right now. That's what it feels like. Let's get one more archer. We're really, like, pressuring the city a little bit. Alright, just learning the game. Which 3 tribes would teach you the most about Polytopia in your opinion? Well, it kind of depends on what you want to do. If you mean, like, core game mechanics, do, like, Imperius will help you with, like, city development. And just, like, kind of, like, trying to figure out the order of upgrades and stuff like that. Omaji's good for learning how roads work. And then, the base 4 are definitely helpful. Yeah, I agree. Definitely look at the 4 free ones. If you want to get a little crazy, you can look at the special tribes too, but I'd recommend learning the basic ones first. Is it really worth it to get climbing just so this guy can move here and this guy can move here? It feels like a stretch. Gotta be honest. Thank you, thank you. No problem, man. Glad I could help. The vision here just feels super important, so I think I will take climbing. Just a couple riders. He has archery too. He's got those defense bonuses. Alright. We can kill this rider. And then get our giant moving towards this city, I suppose. For some reason, I thought I had riding. Why did I think that? Don't know. I mean... Maybe I upgrade this city. Feels worth it. Pay itself off in a couple turns. And then warrior, warrior? This is fine. Is there some stupid cap bounce I'm missing here? Like, I don't think so. Should be okay. Archer came from up here, so he's got cities up here. Although we could probably figure that. Do you think they should nerf Cymanti? I think they should nerf them in a way that makes them not super broken on tiny maps, but like better on larger and water maps. Just kind of balance them out a little bit. Polytopia lore is so interesting to me, and the fact that the community is able to animate and create based off that. I honestly, like, I see all the lore videos on, like, the Polytopia main channel. I haven't, like, I think I've watched the Imperious one, and that's it. But, like, it seems like it goes pretty deep, so, like, maybe I need to just take some time to learn about that more. It's pretty fascinating, the Imperious one was. So I gotta make sure my giant doesn't just get gunned down with archers whenever I siege. But like, we can kill this archer. We can kill this rider. I don't think he's got like a ton of units up here. So there's his capital. We have kind of a cool play here. We can move our warrior onto the village. This isn't going to hold though, so we'll just hit the rider and kill with our archer. Now I want this guy to go for this guy to go for this, and this guy to go for this. I think that makes the most sense. Any TV shows you watch? I really don't watch a ton of TV, honestly. I think I went writing. I mean, I used to watch Impractical Jokers. Oh, I have a ruin down here. Explorer. Phenomenal. I mean, we got a lighthouse from it. It does nothing for us, but... Also, I should have upgraded this city before I got riding. A little bit of a misplay, but... we will manage. Have you seen The Last of Us? No, I haven't. I think I've heard of it, but... I don't know, like, anything about it or anything. Is that a Boris? Where? Oh, here. We found one. My goodness. The final Boris. Yeah, all the other ones are just extinct. There is the one here. We could get border growth and hunt it. Explorer, aka a pop ruin, but only one pop because lighthouse. Yeah, I mean, literally the worst possible thing I could have got from that ruin. I mean, a veteran swordsman would have been pretty bad too, but... Okay, what are we thinking up here? Because, like, technically I can siege with the rider. But, like, I feel like it's better just to kill the archer. I just want to get vision here. A catapult. Okay. Interesting. Shoot the warrior. Bring it back. Shoot this warrior. I think we bring it back. We can move our giant here. Not an issue. Go on to this ruin, and then let's upgrade this city before I forget. I like the final countdown reference. This guy go north, and then I think we just, like, get riders now. Next turn, maybe roads. But, like, our opponent has to make some difficult choices this turn. They're gonna shoot our warrior, or our rider with their catapult. They killed this guy with their archer. Can we exploit anything here? Technically, what we can do is that we can kill the archer with our warrior and our rider. Maybe we hit with the rider into the archer, bounce onto the village. Warrior kills, and then we siege with our giant. If they only have the one catapult there, that's fine, because it's not even in range. Guys, who's better? Boris Rider or Omaji Skin Kitty Cat Rider? I like Omaji Condor a lot, just because cats are awesome. Oh, you asked me about TV shows earlier. I did just finish part 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I guess that's more of an anime than a TV show, but very, very good. 1 HP warrior hanging by a thread, but still so useful. Yeah, you take those injured units and just send them to go pick up villages that are uncontestable. It's perfect. Love JoJo's. Really, I know, funny. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Ruin gives us a veteran swordsman. Wow, our ruins are just freaking awesome, man. I think we pick up roads. Well, does roads do anything this turn? Kind of? Let's try it. So, I think first we rode our rider in here. Kill this guy, right? Then we can move over here. Bring in our warrior from downtown. Kill that warrior. Now we bring this rider up. Hit the archer, go into the village. Warrior kills. Killer monuments here. Okay, I want to see what's going on up here. No catapults here or anything. I think we're good to siege. Bring riders up. Say we just capture this. And then upgrade workshop. And then I think 2 more riders is completely fine. Are they getting a giant? Ooh. Border growth? Looks like they have it. Yeah. POV, he had an invisible mindbender. Is warrior about to vet? It's at 1 out of 3. Alright, well, I mean, this is still fine, because, like, this giant is about to get hit a lot, I think. Although, wait a minute. It's just too easy for guys like me. The right play was in front of us all along. Oh, what is this? I didn't think these guys would be here. Alright, well. We're sieging, I guess. The border growth is annoying, but we can hit their catapult. So that's good. Gain tempo. Shoot the archer, I suppose. Rider here. If I rode here, I can hit their rider, right? No. It's 4 tiles away, not 3. I'm a silly guy. I swear I know how to count, guys. I swear. Oh, we still have our monument, too. What am I doing with that? Am I just throwing it down for stars? I mean, I hate not using it this turn. I feel like here is almost better. Because then we get that, and then maybe even mathematics for another giant. But, like, we don't need to do that this turn, so we'll just end. We don't even need mathematics. If we just road connection... Road, monument, fruit, forest. Easy. Love your channel, you're the best. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Playing Polytopia takes a lot out of you. All right, so do we have the Unbreakable Cap Siege now? Oh, he's got a city up here. I think we can block with our rider, though. Yeah, I think I see the line here. We just gotta road this guy in, shoot with archer, kill with this rider, and then this rider comes up here, kills the archer, blocks over here. That should maybe work. Kind of depends if what units he has up there. If it's riders, we're golden. If it's archers, maybe less golden. Chat is so delayed. Is it? I have it set to low latency on YouTube. I don't think it should be that delayed. All right. Shoot. Shoot. Go with our rider. This guy comes up here. And block. There's a rider there. That can hit, though. Now, what about this? I mean, I think we just want to kill the giant. Man, we got to hit with another rider. How much does this do? 12? Okay, one more should do it. We'll just use... Our 10 health should live by doing it. Yeah. Okay. And then we can kill the catapult. And then a road here will let us siege. And then we attempt to block, I suppose. I got an archer. That doesn't kill, right? Yeah. We're chilling. Looks like they're out of units. I counted 13 seconds. That's not too much of a delay, I guess. It's a little more than I thought it would be. Thought it'd be like 5. Yo! Thank you, Anatoly, for the knock 20. I have no clue what knock is. Does anyone know what that is? What is that? Either way, man, I appreciate it. Much love. We will get a giant. Guess the currency. Well, InnoFunny says Norway, so I'm inclined to believe InnoFunny. InnoFunny's pretty smart. Oh, they really got the unsiege? Wait. Yeah, they do with this rider. Veteran rider. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. It's my first time on your stream. Thanks for your videos and streams. No problem, man. Glad you enjoy. Perhaps I should have gotten another rider here. I just got a bunch of archers this turn because, like, it seemed like the only units they have left were, you know, this giant. But, I mean, that still is kind of the case. Like, there's nothing really that I'm too concerned about here. Archers and riders probably just close this out, especially now that we have this city. Please do more live streams. I kind of need to, I think. You know, once a week. I could probably manage more. It's just hard for me to, like, think of a good time, because, like, I want to make sure I do it whenever nobody's working. So I normally just do it on the weekend. I mean, I could do, like, Saturday and Sunday, but that's kind of weird, though, right? Let's see, what can we do here? How much will this do? 6? I don't think we can siege this turn. Kind of need to, you know, group up a little bit here. Do I buy fishing? Because, like, I can upgrade this city and then maybe get rammers here to just kind of go around the coastline. Feels kind of unnecessary, but also kind of funny, so, like, why not? Then I will get one more archer. No, let's get a rider. Move our Mr. 1 HP. And end the turn. Imagine if there was a knight up here. That would be hilarious. Can you make a video reviewing fan games and guessing the ELO? I mean, Justini kind of already does a thing like that, but... I mean, I could do it too. Maybe I do it with him at some point. Just got here, how you doing? I'm doing good, mods. How are you? Enjoying my Saturday? What's your main tribe? I don't really have one right now, honestly. Just kind of play whatever I feel like playing. I probably have the most time played on barter. Does red population in the city lose stars? Yes, it does. So each of these bars gives me one less star per turn. There's another catapult up here. Not an issue. 1 HP has been forgotten. I moved it, didn't I? Mr. 1 HP? Or maybe you're just delayed. We'll never go below 0, though. That's true. Alright, well, I mean, just siege this, right? Although, we need to kill the giant in order to unsiege this. I still have a monument, though, right? Yeah, we have GB. Probably not getting a giant there, though. We can't kill the giant, can we? I guess not, but, like, I can just put our giant, you know, here next to his, and I'm perfectly willing to trade this city for this city, so, like, not an issue, right? Did I have an archer on this tile? Because if I did, I just move it north and shoot, and move this one north and shoot. I might have messed up. This is probably worth it. Just keep that guy there. Use a bridge to unsiege. Oh, that would have been... Ooh. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're so right. I could have done that, I think. That would have been sexy. Ah, I'm kind of upset. I missed that. Oh, well. Tell you what. Let's get a port here and just shove this guy in it. I kind of need to close out this game soon. The sooner I don't make any sort of game-winning play, the sooner he can get like a knight and just really give me a run for my money here. Bro is really passionate about the bridge. Look, I misplay sometimes. In fact, I go as far as to say I misplace pretty often. It happens. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I need to figure out how to position my face cam. I feel like I always start out stream and I'm like in a good spot, but then over the course of the stream, I just slowly kind of slump and lean forward, and then my chin gets cut off. Does he kick us off this? Okay. Got the city back and resigned. I respect it, honestly. Just don't eat the mic and you're good. Let's look at that replay a little bit. GG, my man. This is kind of an interesting map, although it looks like I definitely had the spawn advantage, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I guess it was even. Huh, yeah. Fun game. I got scammed by Explorer. Oh, buddy, you don't know the half of it. Hang on. What the heck is that? Yeah, that was a cool game. Okay. Boy, that one ran a little long. I have time for one more game, all right? And you know what? For this one, just put your name in chat. First person to put their name in chat. Just your name. Only your name. Stupid Unicorn 47. Bro was ready. Sorry, Anatoly. Maybe next time. Off stream, I'll look into the whole stream elements lottery thing. Rat says Inno funny. Yeah, okay. Let me get you added. Add. All right, send me a game. You can disable any tribes you want, preferably nothing bigger than large for the map type. I forgot the Mindbender. You're right, someone else. Ah, I keep doing that. There's no queue, Anatoly. It's just whoever says their name in chat first whenever I ask for it. I know, Inno funny. I failed you. Okay, if I remember to get a Mindbender this game, I will try and do it. $256 dry. No specials. You're the better barter player, TBH. GG's very fun game. I mean, I don't think it's fair to say that I'm better just off one game. Can you play Venger? I really don't want to. Inno Funny says, I will donate $20 for a Mindbender. You're telling me that if I pick IMO, Rush Philosophy, and just get a Mindbender, you will give me $20 right now? To that I say, I can't be bought. I'm going to play Zabasi, I think. Look, we tried Imp. Kind of got rolled. So maybe give Zeb a go. Let's see what farms we're looking at here. 3. Okay, not bad. They're playing Omaji. And why can I already see their terrain? That's curious. No lighthouse spawn for them. Is this the final one? I think so. Do we go triple warrior here? It looks like we have a village here. One over here. And then possibly one over here? Justini Zeb Philo Rush. I keep seeing Zabasi Philosophy Rush. I don't know what the deal is with that. It sounds awful, but maybe I mean, I haven't looked into it at all. Is that another one of those meme plays like the Omaji Spiritualism Rush? Because I really have no idea. I'm kind of out of the loop. How does that work though? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Call me a nerd. a big sweaty meta nerd, but I'm not doing some bossy philosophy rush. Maybe I will watch this video on it off stream, and if I deem it funny, I might try it in a game at some point. Not good, but not the worst. Gotcha. Goalie malicious V8 rush. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so they're already here. I think, I mean, they're not going to have 3 units to knock me off the mountain ruins, so we just send that, right? Ooh. I mean, they technically could, I guess. Do I just go double warrior? I think that's fine. Okay, well, there's one rider, so that makes me think that they're not going to knock me off this. Mountain Room gives meditation. Oh, yeah, it's all coming together. Look, if I want to be super big nuts, we take meditation and then take the ruin, and maybe we just get philosophy. Imagine how hype that could... that's kind of hype. And no, funny, am I still in line for it, or do I literally... I mean, you're kind of right. I do already have climbing. Star Ruin. Okay. Okay. Do we just take philosophy? No, I mean, we don't need it this turn, right? Okay, but like... Now what do we do? I don't know. He hit our rider, right? Or our warrior? It's just recovery's fine. This is kind of an expensive upgrade. I don't want to do that. I think we take philosophy next turn and maybe writing. Well, what's like the normal line with this philosophy rush? Is it philosophy construction? I don't feel like we have great windmill spots. There's like the level 2 one here, level 2 one here. This is kind of an issue. I think we need writing. Go for markets? Really? Well, like, even if I get the windmill here or here, where's the market go? We can put a market here and then windmill. That's not bad. It just feels wrong. By the way, goalie update with the combat roll mod. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I'm figuring it out. All right, I trust you, man. So we literally just philo construction. Think big and border growth. I can't even border growth here. Unless I get some lighthouses or something. He's just going to take the rest of the map. This feels bad. I don't like this. Should I have even captured that? I still need riding roads and trade. Oh yeah, I could train the Mindbender and get the guaranteed 20 bucks from InnoFunny. Is there some stupid rider bounce to my capital here? There might be, but I don't really care. First spam giants. Okay, you get the windmills and then the markets. I'm joking, by the way, InnoFunny. You don't need to give me 20 bucks. Okay, but like, where do we get our first giant? I don't see it. We have 8 pop if we put the windmill here, and then we border growth, but then our market here is blocked by this forest. Okay, what's going on here? Just a warrior. How do we get map control? If this feels so wrong, I'm giving up so much space. This is just I don't like it. But I mean, farm windmill here. And then I need to upgrade this and just take a workshop, I think. Okay. I almost need like another unit over here. So don't do that and we're all good. How do I not give him map control when I'm playing against Omaji? Gully, what dice would you want for the combat roll? You don't gotta like make a graphic or anything. Just make it so that whenever I hit something, it either does no damage, double damage, or anything in between. You know? We can not kill a rider, but we can hit it. We can't really kill any units right now. We just gotta play defense, I guess. I was hoping we'd maybe shove some warriors this way and maybe grab another village up here, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Alright, so I put a farm here, and then windmill for resources. And then if I border growth here, we can like, I don't know, like we have market here and then market here. It's, I don't know. Village here. Okay, we gotta play for that. Oh, hello. Yeah, hit you. Then warrior. Just recover. I guess this is fine. If we can get this city and possibly take that from them. And look at all these farms here. We got a monster windmill right there. Market here. Market here. We could even put like a windmill here. Windmill, windmill. Market, market. Roads or North Lighthouse to border growth. Makes sense to me. Probably the lighthouse. Although we're going to be getting roads anyway for trade. So that might be better. We could maybe gamble on finding another ruin up here, though, with our warrior while it grabs the lighthouse. Look, if we just get another star ruin, it's easy. All right, well, let's do this. Ooh, ruin. Okay. I think we're going to go for the lighthouse. Farm and windmill here. I want maybe a little more vision. Capital's empty. I mean, that's fine. They're not attacking us right now while I'm playing super slow. Fine by me, man. You just keep doing your thing. I'm maybe going to get one more warrior to send south. And everything else should be okay. I don't think there's any weird capital snipes or anything. I mean, there might be, actually. Whatever, I'll just get the insurance. 2 stars to maybe not immediately lose the game. I'm fine with that. So we got a mountain here we can move on to. That'll reveal the lighthouse. Maybe we find a ruin as well. Would be pretty cool. Omaji has farming. What are the odds they're doing the same thing we are, huh? gotta be pretty low, right? Nobody just does that. Gully, how do you keep your mustache so glorious? Oh, I need to shave. I don't really consider this a mustache. Like, there's not enough there, you know what I mean? Just kind of, it's just hanging out. Okay, where did all these units come from? I thought we were just talking about how, you know, there's no... I'm not being attacked or anything. It's actually good Riz. Keep it. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the lighthouse. No ruin. Unfortunate. Alright, I guess we just riding roads. We're 1 star off from trade. I mean, we have philosophy, so maybe we could just send it. I kind of want an explorer here. Think that's worth it. Oh, get that other lighthouse. So, farm and road connection will get us not a giant because we're border growthing there, right? What does border growth do? It lets me put the market here. That's what it does. Right. Okay. We need to probably kill this warrior. Although if there's a mountain here, maybe we just... That's fine, right? I don't see why it isn't. You south, get a warrior. Okay. This is... fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like we have enough units or anything. Like, playing without riders? Oh, where did you come from? No, you weren't part of the equation. That's stupid. I should have figured they had some rider over there or something. It's Omaji. Every time goalie says rider roads, you take a shot. Are you out of your mind? One time, me and my friends, we did Drunk Smash. So we were playing Smash, right? Smash Ultimate. If you won a game, you took a shot. And the idea was that, like, you know, you would play worse the more drunk you got. Well, what happened was I won, like, 10 in a row. So I just had, like, 10 shots of Smirnoff over the course of, you know, a pretty short amount of time. And I don't recommend it. Not a good idea. Okay, 16 stars. We, like, still can't quite afford trade, though. Well, like, we can get it this turn, but it doesn't do anything. We can get 1 market. And honestly, here, not bad. I don't need a... I need a unit here, though. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, fine. We can start building markets next turn, I guess. Just get another warrior. That should be okay. Just started playing Polytopia for a week. What's a good tribe to start with? You want to learn the... If you want to learn, like, the basics, Imperius is a great choice. Help you learn some fundamentals. All right, so our opponent has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all of this. We have 4 cities. And no funny, this doesn't feel good. Gully, please drop some advice about life. I don't know, man. Enjoy it. So, like, we kill this warrior. Don't worry, I trust you to clutch. Alright. And no funny's confident in my abilities? I'm confident in my abilities. It's just that easy. We get a market here. Sweet. Now we farm here. Border growth. And then I think we market here as well. Do we need units this turn? Actually, I kind of do. If I want to make sure they stay off that ruin, yeah? I forgot we have riders now. Right. That's just a thing we can do. Let's get a rider here. I think we're fine to push this warrior south. What are the odds they just leave their capital open? Okay. That was a little too much to ask for, I guess. I mean, we're making 19 stars per turn, but it's turn 12. I feel like I would be making more stars per turn if I just had more cities. But the trade-off for that is that our tech is pretty cheap. So how do we get our first giant? Like, we can only get 3 population with... Oh, there's a farm over here. Okay, well, that works. We get the farm, build some roads, we get our giant metropolis monument. Lets us do... something. Could put it here, maybe. Pop growth and then organization for a giant. And then we just rode those, like, south. Maybe. Although, I could also just Metro Monument here. And then, you know, by org, get the giant. Wrote it directly next to his capital. That would be quite good, I think. He's got so many riders up here. He might just get the ruin. Wow, I'm seeing markets. What the freak? Yeah, it just feels kind of wrong. Okay, let's go road. And then road. And then farm. That gets us giant. Metro monument here. And we go pop growth. And then next turn we just take org and get a giant there. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know what to do about this over here, though. Like, I think he's just getting the ruin. Well, maybe not. I guess bringing all my warriors back was fine. If he tries to move on to it, you're getting shellacked, bro. So, yeah. You could take that left city, right? This one here, if we got a giant there, we could. And it's his capital, too, so. He's making plays. That doesn't kill, man. Alright, you got it. You got it. What are his riders looking at? They are all at 1 out of 3 pretty much. Okay. Oh, he could have just gone on to the... Oh, well, he's doing it anyway. Maybe putting this guy here was a mistake. So now I can't road it over here. Yeah, that wasn't a very smart play on my part. We'll just have to hope that the ruin isn't very good, I guess. Yeah, Bob, so how it works is that I just ask for names in chat whenever I'm ready for a game, and then first person to put it in, I just, you know, add them. But yeah, this is the last game. First giant turn 13 with Sabasi. I would say that's mighty impressive. Yeah. It feels wrong. But like 21 stars per turn. I mean, hey, wait a minute. Does that just do it? Let's get our giant. I'll just put a market here. And then we could wall over here. That's a big nuts play. When's the next stream? Normally I stream every Saturday at 12 p.m. Central. So probably then. May as well just hit this rider, I guess. Oh, I forgot the Mindbender. Oh, no. Okay, maybe he won't resign. See, Zabasi Philo Rush was OP. You just cap sniped. Yeah, thank you, Philo Rush, for letting me snipe his capital. Get it pre-cap, easy. You know, you're right. Stream 2 of asking you to please make a Discord server. See, it's just like another thing that I have to manage, though. You know what I mean? Like that, or I need to find people who can manage it. It's like there's kind of a lot on my plate, you know? I'll think on it. Is he getting a giant? I'll manage it for free. Well, it'd probably have to be a couple of people that I need to, like, you know, vet a little bit. Oh yeah, I'll listen to Omaji Piano too, don't worry. I really like Omaji's theme. What's up, Woody Wolf? Oh, they got themselves a giant. Okay, this might actually be a scenario where Mindbenders could be useful, because it's just this giant here, and literally nothing else. So, like, if we Mindbender, then the giant just has to leave. Alright, I'm gonna road. Actually, let's do Windmill Market. I want that eco to be splendid. Maybe it's... I don't think it's worth sieging this, actually. Okay, we'll do one of these. And then, I guess, hit the veteran. Road the giant south. I am training a Mindbender. Attention, everyone. It has been trained. And then... I guess we take the kill up here. Get a warrior. I'll get a rider. And another warrior. This guy sitting here just feels bad. The alert scared me. Thank you, Funny. You did not have to do that, man. Well, I appreciate you keeping your word, I guess. That's funny. I just took a fat sip of my V8 for you. Oh my gosh. Appreciate it, man. I can burn forest, you're right. They moved that to construction instead of chivalry. It's been like that for a long time though, hasn't it? And I just forgot. Oh man. I tell you guys, I used to play the game a whole lot, but then, you know, the naval update happened. I kind of quit playing for a while. So I don't remember all the new bells and whistles with that happened, you know what I mean? But I'm still kind of decent. You know, it's kind of looking a little shaky up here in the north. Or, I guess, the east. I mean, we have this wall here, but there's so many riders. If I fruit and road, I can get pop growth and then hunting forestry. Well, no, I can literally just burn the forest and get a farm. I used to play Polytopia like you, then the naval update released. And it's not that the naval update made me quit playing, that's kind of whenever I was taking kind of a break from it. Alright, watch this. We rode the Mindbender here. Hit with the giant. So now, you know, you can hit our giant with your giant, but I'm gonna take it. If you kill my Mindbender with your giant, I'm getting to hit your giant again. And we're gonna train another Mindbender. So we found the one scenario where Mindbenders are somewhat decent. We did it, guys. I mean, we can siege this too, as far as that goes. I don't think that holds. Definitely doesn't. Okay, so let's road. And then we will harvest this fruit, do pop growth, and then burn the forest and get a farm. That'll let us get a giant. I'm gonna get a rider here. Technically, maybe he bounces into this city. If he does that, oh well. I got Polytopia 5 days ago and have been obsessed since. Oh yeah, whenever you first install it, game's like crack, you know? You just always gotta be playing it. That's how I was anyway, I remember. Yeah, it's really fun. I always thought Mindbenders worked really well in pairs. They do, that's why I'm trying to get this other one over here to help this guy. I'm curious to see what he does. Do you kill the Mindbender? You do. Makes sense. So I think now we siege with our giant. And then rode the Mindbender here? He's got all these units ready to unsiege, though. So, like, if I put the giant here, he's going to kill with the riders, and the giant will kill the Mindbender. So, I don't actually know if that does a whole lot for us. If you create a giant and push the Mindbender, you can convert the giant. You're right, but how? Burn forest, burn forest. I need to find 2 more pops somewhere. Technically, Do I have any monuments? We could possibly get killer. But how? So, burning and farming all of those. That's 20 stars, 4 pop. We need to find 2 kills. We can kill this warrior. That's 1. Where's the other kill, though? Like, we don't have it, do we? Hit the giant with the giant and the warrior. Oh, you wait, you could be right. But then I need... We might have enough for that, actually. That could possibly work. We need a road. Can the rider do it? We need a road here anyway. May as well use the warrior. Okay, there's 1 kill. 2 kills. Wait, but this... It's not gonna get pushed south, though. It's gonna want to go this way, right? Or possibly this way if we block it. I think it's gonna go here, though. I mean, either way, we get a giant out of it. Yeah. That would have been cool, though. Well, unfortunately, that's like all my stars for the turn. That might have not been a great idea. Do you know Mindbenders can heal units? Yes, I do. Aw, man. Okay, I'm just gonna put this guy here, I guess. Is it even... Okay. Yes, I need 2 Mindbenders next to each other, but we can't really do that. We just need a knight. But, like, we have no units. So, like, if I spend all my stars on just training a knight... Ooh, I wonder if he doesn't have vision on this city. He might have thought there was another Mindbender behind there. That's why he didn't kill it. I mean, also just killing that Mindbender with your giant is just not smart, because I have a giant here. So... Okay, well, now I can road the giant south and get another Mindbender. But, like, I really need a knight, I think. I could also just get strategy and spam defenders. That's kind of clunky, though. I think we need the knight. Knight in our capital. And then just kind of hope he gives us a chain or something. It's either we chain as riders or we die, I think. Like, although the eco is really nice, like, I don't think he's going to be teching into anything for a while. He's got all these cities. I assume he can't afford cool tech. He's got big cities also. Cloaks are good. I mean, yeah, he's got these two. Diplo would be funny. Okay, put this guy here. And then let's put our Mindbender... Maybe we'll just keep it, train another one. First, Knight. Okay, Knight in our capital. I don't know if he has vision or not. I mean, he took an explorer here, it looks like. So he definitely could. Is he baiting me into this? I mean, this giant is pretty much dead. What if I put it here and heal it? Sure. I'd love to train another Mindbender here, but we need other units. I mean, I have to do something. I probably should have got a warrior here. Philo Zeb is kind of good. I don't feel it, man. I feel pretty bad about what's on my screen right now. Pressure in the east is starting to add up. Yeah, it's been adding up for like the past 3 turns. We just kind of... I don't know. I thought we could honestly just take his capital. But it proved a little more tricky. Ow. Big thing is, does he give us some kind of chain? What up, Maya Panthera? You missed the... I did a replay review of our Polychamps game. So... if you want to go back and watch that once the VOD's up, feel free. It was a very fun game. Right now we're trying Zabasi Philosophy Rush. Gotta say, so far, not impressed. But maybe my mind will change on that. He's got math? No, I thought the whole deal here was that he wasn't going to be able to tech into anything. He's got 25 seconds, though. And there's a fat chain over here. Come on, just end your turn. Just end your turn. Just end your turn, man. Okay, train a warrior here, then end your turn. That's perfect, perfect. Probably fine. Just don't block. That's fine. That's fine. We need to have the knight come over, kill the warrior first. Oh, wait, no, there's no chain. Where'd the chain go? You promised me a chain. What if... Can I just kind of... Can I go around? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to sneak by here, bro. All right. Give me all these delicious riders. Scrumptious. Hit the catapult. Oh, Mindbender. What do I do with you? I mean, shoot, honestly, we can siege now at this point, and then bonk you. Let's go knight, rider. I think we bring our giant over here. And then maybe another knight. What about over here? We feeling warrior? I think we're feeling warrior. Okay. Rush navigation, easy win. Not GG just yet. I'm expecting us to just get cloaked or something stupid at this rate. Please don't spam chat with mid. Upgrade Bobola. I could upgrade it. It's 6 stars, 1 star per turn. Okay, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and hide you. So you got another giant? I wasn't paying attention. Also, how'd our mindbender die? I mean, this is feeling okay. I think he might have another catapult here. That's the only tricky thing. If we put our giant here... Well, no, the catapult's out of range. I think we can do this. Right? That's fine. Let's just... There's all these dang units in the way. We'll go one of these. I didn't mean to click there. That was a misclick. Oh, hello. What's going on here? I think we go south. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, hello, guys. I think we just kill these. Ooh, more? Okay. Well, that ended up being a heck of a chain. Now, what do we do? 1, 2... We can't bounce into this or anything. I mean, I could just move the knight into the city. But then he's got an easy unsiege with riders. I think we just... Oh, shoot. I'm out of time. Crap. Okay. I spent too much time trying to ban that guy. And then I had to figure out what happened during the turn to figure out what I needed to play. It's okay, though. He's getting another giant. I know I gotta manage better time, but I had to go ban a guy. Yeah, cloaks actually look really strong right now. He's got all these big cities, but with no units because we just chained through them all. So I agree. Also, we have 31 stars because we didn't train any units that turn because we ran out of time. So we can definitely just go Diplo. Okay, there's a rider here. Did I see that right? No, it's not Jover at all. We're in a great spot. I mean, it's 4 cities to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not lost, but we still have some work to do. Also, he's not doing great on time either. We can siege this. I don't need to upgrade this city. It's okay. You're gonna be all right, man. If I have stars left over, I will do it, okay? Well, because of this warrior, our knight's stuck here. I mean, we can move here and see what's going on. You will regret it. That sounds like a threat, man. Okay, we gotta back up. Let's go for the siege over here, I guess. Do one of these. Okay, our giant is just kind of getting cooked. Strategy, Diplo. I think we want a cloak here. Maybe another one here. And then, you know, I really wouldn't mind getting, like, swordsman either, but I think knight's fine, honestly. Knight, and then... Do we get another knight? I'm just gonna get a defender. Okay, we have 9 stars left. I will upgrade Bobola. There you go, man. Hit the giant, I guess. I mean, it's dying. That's fine. Man, now we're kind of the ones without units. I mean, cloaks will fix that. We can get units. Okay. I mean, if we get this city, slap down a windmill, and then like you get these mines maybe for a giant. Please make one more market. You can, or I will cry. Where? This city. Oh, I forgot to put one here. I mean, I could put one here. That's the only city where I could put one. Yeah, I guess I should. Oh, this is bad. Maybe I should have gotten a knight. I have this one over here. But it's stuck because of this giant. Will a 5 health warrior kill? It does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd be one tile off, though. Gully, have you played Castle Clashers? I have, actually. I never beat it, though. Maybe one day. So how do we defend this city? That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now. I wonder if we just... No, I kind of need to just capture this. I don't think we want any tech. We just need to, like, do something. Let's go ahead and road... what if I rode this here? There's a rider. Okay. So, I mean... There's a catapult. Cool. I think we... No, we need to use this rider on the catapult. For sure. Our knight will just have to kill the giant. Now, this cloak will go here. This one will go here. Crap. Okay. Can you just cloak his capital on board? I can't really... How did he find the cloak? There's no shot. Oh. How am I getting a cloak in here? That's just not happening. I will cloak this city. That's a good target. Is he stream sniping? Or did he just get lucky? I mean, to be fair, you can kind of deduce that a cloak here would be like the most optimal. Either way, there's still this one. If he reveals this one, he's absolutely sniping. We don't know if he's stream sniping. It's cool. Like, I mean, it's... Like, this tile makes sense that I would put the cloak on it. Or wherever I had it. We have a chain. This looks... I mean, this is bad. I'll just say that. But, like, everything else looks good. Go ahead and do this. We can do this, I guess. Let's put this knight here. Kill the rider. And then we will cloak this city. And then have our rider kill. And hit and promote. I don't know what we do about the giants. I don't think there's a whole lot we can really do about it. Besides just hitting them. I can hit his catapult. If I get 2 knights, I wonder if that's enough to maybe help. We got this city now that we can train units from too. Then we need to siege here. And yeah. You're right, I can destroy all the buildings in that city if he sieges it. We have chivalry. Alright, he's got the unsiege over there. That's fine. I kind of figured he would. Giant breaks the siege, but that's not a problem. Like, I think we're taking these 2 cities. So, like, if he gets this and I get these 2, I think that's a pretty fair trade for us. Would have been okay if you hit the higher HP giant, I think. Yeah, honestly, you might be right. Maybe he'll siege with the lower health one, you know? He did. Look at that. Yeah, I agree, Tommaso. I think we can get more cloaks. I just wanted these knights, so I had like a ton of units ready to defend the city. I think next turn I'll train some more cloaks. Shouldn't have gone for navy. Yeah, silly me. Oh, our knight's ready to be promoted. Okay. So, we need to, first and foremost, defend this. So I think... I mean, that's fine. Do we want to just... I think this is optimal. I think what we want to do is we can just road our knight in here. And then maybe we just put this guy on the mountain, get a little more vision. Empty city. And then our daggers and the knight should make short work of this guy. Siege cap. Oh yeah, I can. Look at that. Oh, I could have used the veteran knight on it. Couldn't I have? Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to play quicker because time has been real tricky this game. So I miss, you know, easy things like that. But honestly, I don't even think we need more cloaks. He's out of units. We'll just train knights. This is good, though. 4 big sieges. Alright, he's gonna siege that. That's fine, don't care. Can you appreciate the beauty of Zeb Philorush now? It felt awful. I think against like a good player, not that this guy's bad, but like if I whip this out against Inofunny in this position, I'm getting clapped. Are you prepared to say Zabasi Philorush is the #1 strategy in the world now? Absolutely not. It feels awful. It was an interesting game, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we could have ended this 10 turns ago, you know what I mean? Oh, I resigned. He couldn't kill my warrior, I guess. That was a wild one. My goodness. Yeah, you know, you're right. The Zabasi Philorush did let me get Inofunny's $20, so maybe in a way it was worth it. Yeah, that was one of the games of all time. No, sorry, Bob. I got something at 4 I gotta go do. But I appreciate you watching. What's the win-loss ratio? I think today I won 3, lost 2. I don't know. I don't remember. In any case, they were all fun games. And I might make this into a video. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up stream here. GG's, GG's. Yeah, you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Should stream next Saturday. Or I guess would it be this Saturday? It's already Saturday. I don't know. We should be doing Aquarion on Drylands until I win. Don't know yet, but that's the current plan. Anyways, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, fellas, and take care.